Hello, anyone watching on YouTube?
Hooray!
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello.
Hello, not a stream.
Not a stream. um, Welcome to Bela'Dun. Bela'Dun and Beyond's spin-off one shot for myself. This is session 7 now. I'm sure.
I
We were
know.
arguing. It is session 7. I'm certain now.
I don't know anymore.
It is.
Session 7. We are back in the Always Sunny in Bela'Dun one shot from myself. Back again with the guys, full team. This group of misfit mercenaries.
Roll the theme song.
There you go.
Roll the theme song. I'm assuming we have one.
Wrong theme song.
Yeah. Play the graphic.
Misfit mercenaries. So who did the recap for last week? Sorry, who's responsibility for it?
It was me, wasn't it?
Notes.
Yeah. Because I remember
yeah.
I made a big mess of it and was laughing at how much of a mess it was, like, midstream.
Yes.
Wasn't it like 4 pages long or something?
Wait,
I think it's 2 pages.
We have high expectations after all those notes.
Yeah, I don't know that they are accurate at all.
If it's not an unnecessarily deep poem like Adam once did.
It's not.
I
I
don't
tell you
know.
right now, it's not that.
And who's taking
Depends on
notes
how you
for
define
next?
a poem.
Who's taking notes for the next
Yeah.
session?
Define
I
poem.
think. I think in the order it's Adam because then it's Lucy, then me, then Sevi, then Josh, and back around and around.
Okay, so it's
Yes, it
Adam.
is. It's
We
me.
may get another beautiful poem. We're not expecting one, but you know.
I'll tell you what, if there is another session after this session, I will definitely do a poem for the finale.
I think there is. I think there will be.
Yeah, I feel like there will be because I've mentioned earlier. I know I've already mentioned it to Lucy and Ulrich and Josh. But I feel like I've got content for the next session, but basically
There's a
it's
hard
not-
end on
it's
this session.
It's the hard end. So I rather than move, when we get to a certain point, I feel like I will cut it at that point, so it might finish a little earlier than expected. But we'll see how time fares with you guys
So-
getting through content.
You may well
Most-
be mid-spell when Max is like, "Shut up, session's over."
Yeah. Cliffhanger. That's my cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Will that spell
Shut up,
hit?
bitch. Cliffhanger.
Will it not?
End the stream. Kill the recording.
Solid. All right. So, Josh, if you'd like to take it away,
Okay.
recap us.
Hazel contemplates webbing Albie out of the pit, but changes her mind when Albie decides he wants to stay and gather his gold as he bleeds from his larynx. Spider Hazel attacks an unarmed creature, possibly a little girl. His name is Julius, and he does not like being webbed, etc. Combat ensues. Having gathered enough gold to buy a new larynx, Eris lets down her rope. Albie climbs the rope with his tiny hands, but falls again, impaling a leg. I come across some strange, sexy, exotic blue slime, but escape its succubus ways, blasting it with an Eldritch Blast. Slimantha fails to attack me back, but the previous blast has weakened it. Julius breaks his bonds and readies himself to lead his people once more. He whispers, "This is Sparta," before Spider Hazel bites his face off, ending his career as Caesar of the hallway we find him in. Unsated with the murder of Julius, Spider Hazel taunts his memory by wrapping his corpse in a burrito fashion before depositing the express delivery into the spikes. He applies for housing. What? He applies for housing as Albie's guarantor, but they only accept living people, so Albie's application for a loan to leave the pit fails.
Wait, what are you on?
I don't know.
That just means Adam tried to climb out and then couldn't.
And then I've written here. I've written, apparently I am the embodiment of math. This is a neutral thing. Back on the cool kids side of the dungeon, Ilya opens a chest, finding a fancy gem. It excites him and his crow-like baser instincts. He moves to Aspen, but moving away from the chest triggers a pressure plate. It's unclear, but we assume the outcome is that somewhere, somehow, Ilya's son has died. Much more accurately, though, he just sidesteps an arrow trap. We return to the sequel of Albie's escape, Two Rope, Two Nomius. It goes exactly as we expect, except better than that, and he escapes, but not. And I've written not like KNOT, because I guess you guys tied knots in the rope.
Oh, we were talking about writing a knot. Tying a knot.
Yeah.
And we weren't sure what knot should be used.
Yes. He escapes, but not yet, because Eris tries to pull Albie up. She uses her ability to lift small objects and gets Albie out. Eris warns Albie he is the small of us part 2, and to not fall into holes anymore. That got Adam.
I do remember that.
And to not fall into holes anymore without consent. Eris yells to the attractive half of the team. The slime loses more appendages and contemplates lawyering up before lashing out in a missing fashion. Meanwhile, Spider Hazel finds a room of rewards and attempts to loot the room spiderly. That's page 1. Ilya eyes up Slimantha, fully aware of her single status. He then fires his arrows, getting their relationship off to a rocky start. She dies from sheer rejection. Golden Grin pegs it to the other side of the dungeon, falling short of the action just like his stature. Eris dashes over and weaponizes her eyes for seeing things. Next turn, and then I've just put ... Ilya continues to peek in a searching fashion, finding yet more endless rooms, and also hallways. The group collectively searches the caverns for a while. Albie finds strange serpentine runes. Albie attempts to dodge fate itself, but is instead hit by the same trap that hurt Ilya. But it was their little secret, so he didn't tell anyone.
I forgot. Albie kept on getting hit by the
Stepping on the
traps.
same one that Ilya was on.
I only stepped in it once, and then you stepped on it.
I thought I stepped off to the side. Oh, but it hit.
No, you stepped on the pressure plate and then moved. But I
And
was
yeah,
still in the way
you
of
were
the
in the
wall.
way.
That was not on me.
There are runes all up in this bitch in various places. Eris reads one that says 33. The group continue to search, not really finding anything for a while. Eris has entered into the Krakening, but nothing has occurred as yet. Not sure what that's referencing. Under Albie's sage but uninformative tutelage, I enter the room of an unknown wormy thing, shortly after followed by Hazel. The other two continue to explore crack, specifically the odd crack in the wall nearby. Albie joins Hazel and Aspen, offering them help as Wormdew, which is Worm Jr., moves closer. Eris breaks on through to the other side and begins to look the hidden room. The worm bowl goes down, and I slash Wormdew's shit. Hazel follows up by webbing him old school. Meanwhile, Ilya goes to loot the rest of the shit in Ilya. What? The rest of the shit in Ilya and... I've put and twice in Eris's room of gold that is certainly not full of mimics. Despite the nonchalant nature of the inanimate chests in the room, Ilya's rage knows no bounds, and he continues to oppress them in an arrow way. The leathery chest feigns ignorance, whilst the other chest also sits still, accepting of its life as a victim now. Later in life, we will see a breakthrough in chest-based therapy. Albie runs from the room, leaving words of encouragement and actions of cowardice. Eris opens a door, letting free Julius's kin, Brutus. He is irked, to say the least. Brutus retaliates with a never-ending flurry of a single attack, using range and the ability to hurt people. Eris's only weakness. Eris dodges the attack, but is hurt by his sheer audacity. Brutus repositions, a tactical master. Wormdew returns, but is immediately sliced and webbed. Ilya finds Brutus and perfectly lines up 2 precision misses. Brutus treats this as... I don't know why drunk me is such a fucking master of misleading sentences. Like, I feel like every sentence has not gone the way I was expecting it to as I've read it. Brutus treats this as an affront to his mental health. Eris proceeds to murder Brutus. And that is the end of the notes.
Has
Okay,
Last of Us Part 2 gotten to you enough? Like, are you giving everything a personality now?
I guess.
yeah. So just to clarify, Brutus is this guy up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I like...
Yeah,
I
that
killed
was-
him.
Yeah,
He
Brutus
was
is up
alive.
top.
Slash across the throat.
Julius was the
Slime
one
out
that
down
that Hazel popped into the
This one
spikes. This is Wormdew, and this is Slimantha.
Yeah.
The only person left alive is
Slime
Wormdew.
out
My favourite line in the whole thing was
Yeah.
Ilya finds Brutus and perfectly lines up 2 precision misses.
there. Fire and missed. It's a game of
Good old Brutus.
Fired and missed. And then fired and missed.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, that was a nice little recap there, Josh.
It's thorough.
Thank
I
you
have
very
no idea what's real anymore.
Yeah.
Neither do
It's
I.
confusing but thorough.
So that was good. No, that was good. Thank you for that. Going to get us back into.
So what now?
Now that that's happened, now we can play the theme tune that we were going to play.
I don't.
What I want, you got the man like a flame of
I
burning
think like a hurricane.
copyright strike.
Why is that not working, Josh? Why do I never get this right?
What are you doing? You trying
I'm
to play
trying to
music?
move to the next song.
Are you trying to
Yes.
play Dark Caverns? This thing.
Dark Caverns? Yes, sir.
Here we go.
The caverns that are dark.
Thank you, sir.
It's not working yet.
Oh,
Make yourself a gin.
I am not connected to a voice channel. Oh, okay. Hang on. How about now, though?
Why do
There you go.
yes. Thank you very much. You're always there for me, Josh. Right. Okay, so where we left off, I believe it was Aspen's go was the last. Or
Fine
yeah, 'cause
by
the
me.
last thing was Eris taking out Brutus, was it?
Yep.
So it is now Aspen's go.
Why do I? Oh, I'm on the ceiling. And Wormdew's webbed. Do I have advantage because he's webbed?
You will have advantage
I
because
believe
he's
so,
web.
yeah.
Do I cut the webs on my first attack, or do I have advantage on both attacks?
No, I would say that your first attack will cut the web, and give it a little bit of damage. But I'll think about how much damage you give him.
Okay, so this is first attack with advantage. Kind of a waste, given that the 26 is going to hit. And the second one's an 18.
Oh, okay.
So 12 damage, followed by 12 damage. 24 damage total.
Sweet. But you will get. I would say your the first attack you'll receive half damage because you're breaking him out of his web.
Who receives half damage?
Worm. 'Cause
Why?
He's web.
So?
He is protected by a layer of web.
I think you think web armor is a stronger thing than it is, but okay. If you say so. Then it's 12, not 12, 18 damage.
18 damage, sir. Okay, thank you.
I think I need to turn the bot up a little bit.
I need to figure this out. Minus, how much was it? 18, was it?
18 if we're taking half off of one of the attacks.
So, right.
And I think that's me, really.
Yeah,
There's not much
because of
point.
Web resistance.
Web.
Yeah, solid.
Never
Is
heard
that the
of
end
it
of
before,
your
you
turn,
know?
sir?
The quotes seem like it's not the resistance that's the questionable part, it's the web that's the questionable part.
Yeah. Is that the end?
I think so. Yeah, I will stand here.
All right, sweet. Hazel, it's your turn.
So he's
Willy?
not webbed anymore.
He's no longer webbed. In fact, you've just reminded me I will take off the web.
I'm gonna bite him.
Point to bite. Okay, cool. Roll 2 hit.
23.
That will hit.
Nice.
D8 plus 3. D8 plus 4. So we get plus 1. 9 piercing damage. And then he must take a con saving throw.
All right. Oh shit! I haven't got my dice. Oh my lord.
A DM without dice?
I know I'm falling into
Oh, sorry.
the.
Call yourself a person who
Fucking
rolls
hell.
things.
Damn.
2d84. You rolled a 60 on both die. That's actually
Yeah,
quite
that feels
unexpected.
nice.
That's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty mental. So I'll roll con saving. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do I need to beat?
11.
55.
Oh wait. Oh god. Oh my god, I meet it.
Boom.
Takes half. So
Half
5
damage.
poison damage.
5 poison damage. Alright. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Alright. No. Cool. So it is Worm's turn.
Worm Jew.
I'm turn.
Now, let's see. You guys, I think, have broken this potential.
We ain't broke shit.
How high did I say the wall was last session?
How high? I think it was 10 feet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was something like 15, 20. Like there was a decent.
I don't think so, because I'm
I-
about
Not
6
the
feet.
The worm, not the wall. I'm
Oh.
fucking hearing words wrong.
The wall.
The
All
worm,
right. Cool.
yes.
Also, can I get a visual on this corridor? Because I would have been able to see that as I came over here.
Yes, of course. And
You
you
see
see
10 more worm Jews.
But they're
You
smaller.
see-
We call them sperm juice.
that.
Fuck.
Okay.
Cool. So you, I'm going to roll. I'm going to attack. Madam Hazel.
Spider Hazel.
4. What? Hang on. Where's your AC now? AC is.
My AC is 14.
Is it? Oh, AC 15. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's my normal character's AC. I get a different AC
Okay.
when I turn into an animal.
Ah, I see. Okay. Cool.
Spitter.
Cool. So he will hit for only one attack. He will. Go down.
Yeah.
And he's going to go for a bite onto Madam Hazel.
I did not know that. How do you do that, Albie? Is that like an emote thing?
You need to roll a
fuck?
God, don't forward slash. That's not good.
dex saving throw, please.
One sec, let me check something.
John. That's your chosen emote.
Ilya, John.
15.
Don't bother him. He's Johnning.
That'll miss. Fuck.
Oh,
Titties.
My gosh.
John is my reaction to that act.
Okay, so you will take 14 damage. 14 damage, madam. And this is acid damage. So you are afflicted, or will be afflicted with continuous acid damage the next turn.
That's what you think.
We'll see if he doesn't survive. For you, let me give you something for acid. What is a good acid symbol?
Poison skull thing?
Poison skull thing? This one here?
Yeah, that's acidy.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's like a little bloopy bubbly sort of looking thing.
Is there?
Yeah,
A little
just
blue-
you've got the skull and crossbones, then a weird little sad face.
Oh,
and just
actually,
below
there is a there's this sign. That's probably better.
Hazmat.
Is that hazmat?
it. Ooh, dangerous.
There we go. Cool. Oh, I forgot to do his stinger attack because it was a multi-attack. And then you receive 10 piercing damage from his stinger as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like she's
Yeah.
fine given that these aren't even her hit points.
Yeah, true. But we can break her out of the old spider form.
You can certainly
cool.
try.
And that is the end of Worm's turn. It is now Ilya's turn.
Oh shit, it's me. Fuck yeah. 15, 20, 25. I will go here.
What is all these things that I can see that are like?
Emotes.
You just do /me and then type whatever you want to type.
Okay.
And then what?
Cool.
It just turns it orange.
Yeah, to
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
like it's like you saying that that's what you're
distinguish
doing.
I look around this room. What is in the room?
Where are you? Sorry, I'm just trying to find you. Where
Top left.
Are you? You are top. Oh, you're on top of his corpse. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
There.
So I didn't see you because of the red X.
Albie is the one in the room with the runes.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I clicked. You're here.
Cool. That is what you see.
It's a fucking mimic!
Oh,
I'll just
man.
use the last bit of my movement. I'm gonna check the chest.
Okay.
Oh.
Sure. Cool. So you go up to the chest. You open it. Can you roll a D4, please? Roll a dex saving throw.
Only a D4. Fuck right up.
Uh,
That's a 1.
Cool. So you receive this.
You receive a bandage. It looks familiar.
You receive this. You're gonna be laughing, mate.
Ooh! Ooh!
What?
Ooh, hello!
People need to start opening up chests, you know? Like, Ilya's just opened up all the chests.
It's fine. Let him have all the loot. He's not using any of it.
It could still be a mimic. It hasn't been proven that it hasn't.
I'll just sort of shout down toward the rest, just like, nothing much in here. Except this, and I'll sort of hold up a little gem that's
Oh,
quite
worth
dark,
anything?
but a hint of blue to it. I imagine that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it looks quite nice. I'm going to pop it in my pocket, and then that'll be it.
Okay. All right. Lovely. Albie,
Yo.
you're next, sir.
Cool. So I'd like to go a slightly different tact. You've marked the runes on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to look for some more runes. So can I move here?
Yep.
And perceive or investigate, see if there's any more writing on the walls, anything that looks like symbols.
Yeah, sure. Roll investigation, please.
Yep.
Which runes are you looking at? I don't see any runes in this room.
The one I'm in.
He's not. I think he's looking for runes.
Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
thought we'd come across all the runes that we'd seen so far.
Well, it was dependent on if you searched in that room.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't check
okay.
this
Not
specific
every-
room.
not
We
every
ran
room,
past
yeah.
that
Every
one.
room's actually been searched. We just moved through them. So can I? Oh, it's an 8.
Cool.
That's not very good.
So you see, to you, it looks like just a regular wall with just like, indentations and, it's an old, decrepit wall. It's not, to you, it's nothing.
Okay.
That's all you see.
I'll use the
Okay.
last of my movement then to move back to where I was. Just there.
Sure.
Cool. That's the end of my go.
Okay. Lovely. Cool. Eris.
I will
Oh,
explore.
Okay.
This way.
Sure.
What's down here? That looks like an opening.
Okay. So you see, first of all, moving in the place where you are, you hear a clunk
Plonk.
as something that felt like a pressure plate had been triggered.
Oh,
Roll a dex saving throw, please.
fuck. What is my deck? No. 6.
Thanks. Okay. So as Eris travels down this corridor, she feels this odd pressure as she's stepped on on a particular point of the ground. And as she does so, she hears a loud clunk with a distant noise of something coming closer, but not quite sure what it is. And as she does this, a boulder,
Oh, it's Indiana Jones.
a
God.
boulder
Older.
lands where she is. A circular round boulder lands on her and starts to cascade its way down the corridor, which she is. And at 6, you will take, unfortunately, you will take some damage.
Yeah.
um,
Dead.
If it's that fucking size, Jesus.
Wash.
yeah, so you will take. Sorry. You will take 11 bludgeoning damage from this boulder.
It's not bad.
Eris is a tank.
Yeah.
But it does unfortunately cause you, because it's rolling down the same way that you are, it does cause you to have to run back in this motion. So I'm going to move you here, probably
Jeez.
step you out of this
Surely
way.
she could have the foresight to
you.
run into that room.
It's entirely up to you what you want to do, but you could either escape into that room if you want, or you can escape all the way to the end. It's up to you.
I imagine I would have just run over here like you did. Yeah, I think you made the right decision.
Sure. As this boulder hits the wall, obviously now covering the door of where you entered in to
Bye,
this
Albie.
this area.
Oh, great.
Sorry, Albie.
So Albie, you two are now locked in this area, but you could attempt to move the boulder, of course, but that's where you are.
Shit.
Off the back of that, I will say that there is some sort of stirring coming from this area now
Mm.
after the trap was triggered.
Okay. Can I go back? Am I? Is it dangerous? Is my turn over?
Yeah.
Where are we
Well,
at?
now at this point, that's how much movement have you got? You got 40, don't you?
40.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
started
you-
here.
You could still move back to where the boulder hit you, and that should be your 40, right? Hang on.
Okay.
No, because,
Yeah.
yeah. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, and then 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. To be fair, really, the boulder should have forced you to use your movement. In my opinion.
Okay.
So really, you've got no movement
Okay.
now
I'll go back.
off the back of that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with bonus action or anything else?
I
Other than
will
movement?
yell for Ilya and say there are traps on the ground and boulders.
All
I
right.
imagine I would have peeked my head out the door slightly and just seen a thing rolling down like, boulders.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So is that the end of your turn? I'll move on to Aspen.
Yeah.
I think since this thing's still alive, I'm probably just attacking twice again.
Yeah.
Where is my roll? Bunk. Ooh, rubbish.
No, missed.
Not as rubbish.
That will hit.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
8
And I
damage.
think I will stay where I am.
All right. Sure. End of your turn.
Pretty much.
Cool. Hazel.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Gonna buy him.
Gonna go for a bite.
24.
That will hit.
Uh,
Oh God! Like you're freaking. Look at that. 18.
Take 6 piercing damage,
Yes. Cool.
and then if he rolls a con save, he either takes 7 or 14 poison damage.
Wow.
He either takes how much? Sorry.
I don't know. Does he save?
Oh no! Oh, I gotta do a con save. Yes, sorry. Nat 20.
Nice.
So
So he takes 7 poison and 6 piercing.
That was the
Yeah.
most nonchalant nat 20 ever. Just, nah, nat 20.
yeah,
fucked.
nat 20. Sorry, can you repeat that? Six piercing and
7 poison.
thank you. Okay. Cool. At the end of your turn.
There's the end of my turn.
All right. Sweet. It is then Worm's turn. All right, and he will attempt to attack Aspen. I believe.
Hey.
Hey. It's gonna be a tough one though, boy. I need that.
Let's see him.
Let's see him.
Show me a
Nice.
hit.
Oh my. What do I need to beat? 21.
You only have to match 21.
With that is fuck mine. It is 21.
Hey.
Nice.
I will
Okay,
rebuke
cool.
hellishly.
Rebuke. How does that work again? Sorry.
He needs to make a con save.
All right. Yeah. What
As
do
a
I need to beat?
reaction. 15.
60.
So you take 13 damage.
The bedroom upstairs is stable.
Cool. Does he not get to hit you then?
He still hits me.
Okay.
He just also takes 13 damage.
My God. Cool. He will attack you. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do damage for poison on
Acid.
Hazel. I'll do that in just a minute. So he will heat. 3. No. 21 bite damage onto you, Aspen.
Okay.
And you also need to do a dex saving throw as well.
Okie dokie. 21, did you say?
21.
Cool. And a dex save.
And also, yes, please. Is that your deck? Oh,
20.
yes, that's fine. So you take no acid damage from that.
Sweet.
And you also take. You also take 7 piercing damage.
Didn't I already take damage from the bite from before?
It was a multi attack.
He's got a roll to hit me twice then.
Makes 2 attacks.
Yes, you got a roll to hit
so
on
he'll
both
need to roll-
attacks.
Okay, so I'll roll the second one. Hopefully it will hit. And that will be 21 again.
21 again.
Yeah, 21 again.
Oh, I've only got 1 reaction. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to hellish rebuke him again. So you say it was 7.
That was 7
Okay,
piercing
cool.
damage.
No probs.
All right, and acid for Libya was.
Who the fuck is Livia?
Oh,
No,
sorry.
that's true.
Rampage.
12 acid damage. Is that you reverting back to your normal form now?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Haven't seen your human
Yeah,
token in a while.
Kind of forgot what you look like.
Hey, baby.
Cool, and that is the end of Worm Junior's turn. It is now Ilya's turn.
That's me. Right. I'm gonna go 5, 10.
I'm going to grab a side of Billy.
And then I want to move past this corner, but hugging it quite closely, keeping sure that I'm not placing my foot on anything suspicious.
You want to hug that corner,
Yes, as I turn it.
yeah, and you want to what do you want to do as you go around that corner?
I'm moving around here, making sure that I'm not stepping on pressure plates, basically. So
Yeah.
another 15.
Okay.
And then,
Roll a dex saving throw.
for fuck's sake!
Max has no chill.
God.
Ooh.
Oh, it's 20. Okay. Sure. So
I have not fucking rolled anything.
Okay.
That is
Oh, that's
Aspen's
Aspen's
other
roll. Where's your
was
token
that,
gone?
was that not
Where's your
yours? Didn't you just roll that? 20.
No, that was my
23.
dex
Oh,
save.
23.
23.
Okay.
Better.
All right, cool. That's even better. Sure. So as you enter this open space, you sense some sort of danger coming your way as you confidently kind of step back as a blade of an axe flies past your face, which appears to be wielded by someone as they've hit down to the ground. Luckily, missing you.
That's mean. So what's down here? Can I see this assailant?
Yeah. Yeah. So you've now you can now see being in the area. Oh, I can't seem to reveal that area for some reason. Here we are. You can see that.
Ooh.
Oh, he's right fucking next to me.
Mm.
I can't even see myself. Oh, there we go.
There
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
there's still a black box
It's
in
the
the
strip of
connecting
doorway.
piece.
What's that? Sorry.
The
There's
doorway's
still
still
like
black.
a black bit
Yeah.
here.
Oh, shame. Sorry. My bad. I forgot about that part.
Well, given that I've got some space, ooh, do I want to risk it? I'll take that opportunity, attack, as I shout behind, got enemies to Eris.
Go on. Sweet. Cool. That was so. With an attack of opportunity, do you still need to roll to hit again? Sorry, or do they just yeah?
Nope, got a roll to hit.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay, isn't that one? So yeah, he gets
I'm just
nothing.
too speedy.
You're too speedy. You are too speedy, sir. I think after that miss as well, he's still trying to pull the axe from the ground.
Feeling a bit sort of irked because it was an axe going towards my face. That's a bit mean. I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows using my sharpshooter perk to take a -5 penalty to hit and get a bunch of damage if I hit.
Okay, sure. So if you want to,
That's a 21
roll-
and a 20.
so you will hit both.
Now I
Roll
get
damage?
that plus 17 damage.
Ooh.
Delicious.
So what you see in front of you is a kind of reptilian creature wielding a shield and a quite ornate or quite ornate axe, hand axe. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it will be wielded by any normal soldier. Looks like you're fighting something a little bit more more kind of party,
Spoopy.
should we say? Yeah.
Just double checking because we've got some mathematicians here. 17 plus 17 is 34, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because I'm just going to do all of the damage at once. 46 damage.
Jesus.
Does it kill
Oh.
it?
Okay. 1
Jeez.
second. 46 freaking damage. Wow, that is
46.
right. So as this
34.
Yeah, it's because
God.
of the
Yeah.
two sharpshooters. He took a -5 to both of the hits.
mhm. So as you draw your bow, aim square at this reptilian creature, which is clearly still in a bit of a way with his not can't. I doesn't understand how he missed you with his axe. He was sure he was going to get you. Takes these 2 arrow shots straight into the chest. He is definitely beaten by by those shots, but he's not 100% out. But
Not
he
dead,
is
huh?
definitely he is not dead, but he is definitely hurt. Definitely hurt from that blow.
It's a shame I fuck all. Oh, I should have, like, Hunter's marked him before.
Completely stunned by the attack, by the way.
Good.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no, I
negative
think I'll
5
leave
to
it
hit
there.
for a +10 to damage, Sevi. That's how sharp
Yeah,
she
but
is.
it's d20 plus 5 in the roll.
Yeah, because he's got a +10 normally.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Bravo.
Okay. And as you've hit this this creature, it roars out towards you, looking like he's not gonna let you get away with that.
Well, we'll see about that one.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Cool.
my go. I can't do
The
too
end of
much
the
on
go?
bonus, so.
All right. Cool. And it's then. Oh, sorry, I've skipped past Albie, but it's Albie's go. Pardon me. So it is Albie's go.
Cool. I'd like to move myself to there.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing the boulder blocking the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
obviously it's very heavy, but it's also a sphere. So can I attempt to push it?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say. I think a strength check would be the best thing on this one.
No worries. Ooh.
You push it; it moves ever so slightly, but you're this. Although you are strong.
Independent
It's
woman.
for a gnome. It's not enough. You merely just shift it on ever so slightly, but it's still too heavy.
Fair enough. Cool. That's all I want to do with my turn.
Cool. In this time, I'd say maybe roll a perception check for me.
Oh, terrible rolls today. 8.
8. You hear although the boulder is completely through, over the actual door, the door still has some corners where you can hear noise from the other side, and you can hear the sound of some sort of scrap, and you heard the roar from this beast that you're not sure what it is.
Cool. Upon hearing that, Albie gives up the quest to move the boulder. My people need me elsewhere. And let's go now.
All right,
That's me.
that's you. Sure. All right. So it's Eris. Eris's go.
Okay, then I'm going to, obviously hearing this scrap, I will make my way over here and smack him,
Cool. Roll to hit.
Heal.
I believe. 18, and I would also use my extra attack, another 18.
Oh dang. Okay, sure. That will hit. Both of them will hit. Roll damage.
3 plus D8 for my wacky whack. Ah, shit. I forgot
Double
to do
whacks.
the... Yeah. D8. That should work. 13 damage.
Shouldn't it be a second
And,
attack?
oh yeah, shit, yeah. I
Yeah.
needed to do 2D. Whoops. Do another 1d10. 1d10 plus 3. And then I rolled the d8. Fuck, I keep forgetting to put the R.
Oh.
Arr.
It's no longer Reddit the plagues us, it's the pirates.
And another 10 damage, so 23 damage in total with my 2 glaive slash attacks.
Why do you have
Cool.
a D8 on one and not the other?
Because it was a d4 for each attack, but I just figured just doing a d8 was usually just how I bump it all together.
It
You
doesn't.
lower your odds by
Yeah,
then.
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because the
No,
minimum you can roll
that's
from
what
a
I've been doing for
d4 and a
ages.
d4 is you can't get any lower than a 2 by doing 2 d4s because you're going to roll a 1 and a 1. Whereas if you roll a d8, you can
get
roll
a
a 1.
Right.
So you're actually lowering your odds and your damage.
It doesn't apply this time round because you got an 8. It's the same
Yeah,
as
I
getting
got
two
a full on
fours,
8
but-
this time.
Yeah.
I know
Alright.
it lowers it in general. I'll do it probably next time. That's just like the quick way.
Oh, fair enough. Thanks, guys. I did never notice that, obviously. So, appreciate it. Cool. So, as Eris comes around this corner, hearing that, this roar from a beast, and she paces her way down, gets to this corner, sees this monster to the right of her, and quickly pulls her glaive. Well, to be fair, it was already ready, I would have imagined, and strikes out, dealing the damage to this lizard or reptilian creature. Again, he's taken it. He's now a little bit stunned now that there are two, where he only had focus on one, but he is still there and ready.
This
Okay.
guy's strong.
This guy's strong. This guy's strong. Like, bearing
Wormdew's
in
been
mind
around
that,
for a lot longer.
yeah, and also bearing in mind that like his appearance seems like he's not just a mere grunt of a soldier.
Based on like what we've seen, like just from a cursory glance, does he have any like extra adornments or anything, or does like is he wearing any like garment that looks particularly unique?
So he's wearing like some sort of kind of just garb, and also wearing kind of like armored patches on its shoulder, like
Fair enough.
sorry, it cut off on my end. They're wearing pauldrons and kind of what's the ones for the arms? Is it greaves, or is greaves for your gauntlets?
Greaves the legs.
Greaves are your legs, yeah. So he's wearing greaves as well. So he hasn't got full plate armor all the way through. So there are still areas of flesh that is visible, but mainly shoulders, wrists, and arms, and his shins are covered mainly.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Eris? Also,
I'm gonna just yell at Ilyar. Are you okay? Are there any more of them?
Not that I can see so far. I'm doing fine.
That's it. End of my turn.
okay, sweet. I also forgot to freaking add his turn. I feel like I've cheated my own monster. So I'm going to put him.
Surely they get put on like around where my initiative is, because that's where they joined.
I think for the purposes of him probably losing out on a turn, I'm going to put him next, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's now Lizard Man's turn, or Reptilian Man's turn, and he's going to go for Eris, being the closest. And he is, one moment. Just make sure. Okay. And that is a 18. Does that hit? Does that hit? That must hit. Hang on, where are you? Ooh. It does hit.
Really,
It does
everyone
hit.
just dropped out the Skype call for me. Oh, they're back.
Oh, really?
They're all back. This okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're back.
Internet.
Okay, cool. Cool. So that will hit. He is going to attack you with his axe. And he will. 1 second. Let me see how much damage.
Probably.
Bear with me. Sorry. So he will attack you. Oh gosh. He will attack you with 5 necrotic damage, but you'll need to roll a con saving throw, please. Eris?
Oh,
21.
Okay. Yes, 21.
Sorry.
Thank you. All right, cool. So you will take 5 necrotic damage, but you will not receive any further effects from that attack.
Thankful.
Okay. Fantastic. That's no, what am I going to do now? Let's see. So he is that is the end of his turn, in fact. So that will be, so if you want to, that would be, yeah, that's the end of his turn. Aspen, it's now your go.
Okie doke. Extra attack you just get when you take the attack action, right? It doesn't eat your bonus
No.
attack unless
No.
you're dual wielding. Cool. I am not dual wielding, so I'm going to attack twice. 24 and a 19.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Mhm.
They will both hit.
So it's a 7 and a 7, 14 damage. I'll use my bonus action to do second wind,
Okay.
which is a d10 plus 1. 4, it's not great, but I'll take it.
Cool.
That's not damage,
So
that's
that's,
me recovering health. So it's 14,
Okay, cool.
14
So
damage
14
to him.
damage.
I recover
Cool,
4 HP. And
sweet,
that is
so-
all I'll do, I think.
No problem. So that's so as you raise your blades and take full advantage of an opportunity to kill this beast, you strike down twice, leaving him in basically 3 pieces. He is
Whoa!
out.
Worm
You
Juno!
sliced him
Hooray!
from his. No, yeah, Worm Jew, no.
I'm going to crouch
And
and then
yeah.
pull my feet off of the ceiling and do a spin midair so that I land standing up on the ground.
Okay, like a Spider-Man type of.
How
Yeah,
dare
I'm gonna
you
flip
go
around.
forward,
Flip
You murderer.
Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna make you roll for it since I want you to have
It's my
a
kill
nice,
flourish.
a nice kill flourish.
Thank you.
And yeah, that is.
I'm going to look
the
at
end of
Hazel
this beast.
and just sort of like touch her on the side and be like, I was a little closer than I was expecting. I was expecting a response there, but if you want to just stare blankly at the corpse of this thing, that's fine.
I think you're talking to me, but I'm just fucking with my headset. So I did say 1 sec.
Oh,
Oh,
it didn't
so
come
yeah,
through.
we didn't hear that.
What were you saying? Sorry.
I said that was a little closer than I was expecting.
Just a bit. Oh, feels weird being back on 2 legs.
If only we had a party to assist.
Yeah, where did he scamper off to?
Yeah, there's 3 of us and 2 of you. The party's up here.
There was 3 of us down here.
There's,
Yeah,
there's 2
well,
of
I
us,
missed-
2 of them, and 1 of you.
Me and the boulder, we're an item now.
I'm gonna go check up this stairway since I didn't use any
Yeah.
movement bar falling off the ceiling.
Me too. I'm gonna cast a 1st level cure wounds on myself.
Hmm.
Are we still in initiative? Or...
Yeah, we still are.
Can I see anything up this stairway, maximum?
Yes, you can. Let's see. You see. That.
I'm gonna come up to here. Is there anything north
Mhm.
of that?
There is not. Sorry, I should have done another one of those things. Let me do one just to put your mind at ease.
Seb,
Oh,
you
that's
should be
fine.
moving if we're
No,
still
I'll
in
just
initiative.
I'll turn to Hazel and just
Right, grass.
say I'll just turn to Hazel
I'll
and
play
say
by the rules.
it seems to be a dead end.
Technically, I'm not in combat, so
Mimic time.
Seems to be a dead end. I'll just see what's in this box. And I'm gonna open the box.
Okay. Roll a dex saving throw.
17.
Dang. Okay. Sure. Cool. So as you reach towards this box, it starts to move, and as it starts to move, it launches out at you with its gaping teeth. Tooth mouth.
everyone else gets like 2,000
but-
boxes.
Yeah.
We just get fight after fight.
You
That's what you get.
you get your first mimic or a mimic.
Okay, I'm just gonna shout back and be like, ah, it's like the slime all over again.
What slime?
Is it sexy?
I haven't seen no slime.
I think that's the end of my turn.
This is the end of your turn. And mimic, I'm gonna add him now because I forget, or else I'm gonna freaking forget. Oh dang. Okay. Cool. So, that is the end of your turn. It is then Hazel's turn. Oh no, hang on. It is then. Yes, it is Hazel's turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Can I attack past him?
I'm not a 5x5 blob. Like,
I
you
would
should
say
be able
that
to
you
shoot
could.
past me.
Oh, actually, I don't think I need to. On a point within range. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. Third level.
Third level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
What do I
Moonbeam
need
do weird
to?
shit to transformy things?
Does
Sorry?
it also affect people that are in the radius?
Only if
Like
you
yourself?
cast it in the radius. It's a 5
It's
foot
only a
radius.
5 foot radius.
So
it's
she could
only in
just
one
cast it
box.
behind the thing. No, 5 foot radius is 4 boxes from the.
Oh yeah,
From the
so
center
yeah,
of
I'll do
4
it in the
boxes.
corner here.
But she can cast it there, and it still only hit the mimic.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do that radius thing again that you did last time?
You'd have to pull something else onto the map to have it be like. What's the
Can I
word?
pull this one?
Oh, that went too far.
Anything?
Yeah, anything will work.
Like a blob or something.
A blob? Okay, let's get a blob. Blob, blob, blob.
Moonbeam.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that works. thank
Basically
you.
that, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Beautiful.
A shape
When a
changer
creature
make it
enters this
saving throw
area,
with a
spell area for
disadvantage.
first time or starts its turn there. So does it take it now or not?
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. So it's when its turn comes around, it will
Yeah.
take it then. But
Okay.
it's a shape changer as far as I'm aware, so it will make it saving throw with disadvantage.
Yep. If a mimic
It's
Any
a
isn't a
equipment?
shape
a
changer,
shape
then
changer.
something's wrong. With
Well,
the
it
game.
might be like a beast more than a.
It doesn't say anything on there about it.
No, I think it
Unless
is.
I'm
It
blind.
has a trait. Yeah,
It will take damage
shape
on
changer.
like first instance as well though, because it's when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
On a turn.
So
On
any
a
Yeah, it's not
turn or
its turn,
its
it's
turn?
a turn.
On
It says
a
a
turn.
turn,
When a creature
or
enters the
starts
spell's
its
area for
turn
the
there.
first time on a turn.
So
Yeah.
are you saying
Which
that
would
it
mean
should
any
attack him now? It should
Yeah.
hurt him now, being
Yes.
a turn.
When a creature
Yeah.
enters the
Okay.
spell's area for the first time on a turn. Well, yeah, this would be the first
Okay.
time on a turn. It's not its turn.
Alright.
Or starts its turn there. So it will take it now and when it starts its turn because it's in it. But it might not get to do anything on its turn, to be honest, because if it fails its saving throw, which it makes it disadvantage, it immediately reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light. But its original form is a chest, and it has no movement as a chest, which means it's not going to leave that space.
No, it will not leave the space, so it's got continuous damage. Okay, sure. So what's the damage?
Does a saving throw, con saving throw?
At
It's gotta be-
disadvantage.
Right, good disadvantage.
I assume a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's 1 second. It gets us 8.
Yeah,
That's
so it takes
disadvantage.
12 radiant damage.
12.
But
12. Alright.
it's instantly going to revert to its original form, can't assume a different form until it leaves the
Yep.
spell's light.
Okay, so it's now just a chest.
Well, it depends what its original form is. Is its original form as a moving creature or a chest?
No,
to
because
the
I feel like
chest.
the original form No, surely the original form is the
Oh,
moving part.
You mean
It's
the actual,
shape-shifting
yeah, it's shapeshift
is
into the
Shapeshifted
chest.
to
shapeshift
appear like a
into
chest.
an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
Cool.
can't look
So
like a
it-
chest again now.
So that's fine. I will move this
Yeah.
chest just there for a minute, and I will put. Oh dear. No, I can't take a call. I'm sorry.
Mom, I'm busy.
Get out of my room! It will take form of a sexy slime.
Hmm.
It's a ditto or a dotto in disguise.
Oh, okay.
All right, so health-wise, it is now at this point. Bloody hell. Was that 12 you said you did?
Yes.
Right,
Radiant
sweet.
damage.
So it is
Mm-mm.
there.
Oh, shit roll. Okay, fair enough. I was like, how did you get a 12 on 3d10? I thought you hadn't added the extra d10, but you had.
Cool. So is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Slimeanther's hotter sister.
Yeah, baby.
It is indeed
Yeah.
sexy.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Oh crap! You know what, guys? I wouldn't get these many calls unless it was an emergency. Hang on,
Sorry?
That's cool, do you
1
think?
second.
That's fine.
False appearance is the object form.
Hello?
So yeah, he can't object form.
Josh, just remember if you do try anything on with this slime, Hazel is right behind you this time.
I didn't try anything on with the last slime.
Sorry, guys.
To be fair, the slime tried something
Sorry?
on with him.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm the victim.
I saved you, don't worry.
All right, cool.
Also
So
a
sorry, Hazel, I
concentration
didn't
spell.
hear if that was the end of your turn or not.
Yeah, I'm done. I might take
Alright.
like a half step back, sort of.
Cool.
It's a weird angle, so I'll alt it.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Thanks for making it work.
but- It's alright.
Ilya, it's now your turn.
Shit, is me. Shooty bang bang. Twice. Just regular shooty bang bang this time.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
A 15 and a 24.
So you will miss the first shot. You will
Fair
hit
enough.
the second. Roll damage, please.
Sorry, it's marking off my arrows.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
You know the XP for the worm and the XP for this chest doesn't get split 5 ways, Max, right?
It doesn't get split 5 ways, no.
No.
Yeah, no.
It should. Who told you about the worm? You wouldn't have won that fight without my scouting.
You weren't in the fight.
9 damage.
9 damage. So, okay, cool.
My spirit is with you with the sexy slime, so I feel like I should.
Sexy slime. Cool. Yeah. So as you take another shot at this enemy, at this creature, it does hit him, and but he will just merely snap it off with his shield. He'll just kind of
Fuckers always
push
like
it straight off.
snapping my damn arrows, man.
Yeah.
I think
So
those unbreakable.
Should get metal arrows that just bend.
True.
yeah,
Bend
yeah.
back.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna move back 5 feet to quickly check over towards the right.
Okay. So you're gonna move 5 feet.
Yep,
Cool. Do you want to move your 5 feet?
I already did. I
Oh,
went
did you?
from here to
Oh.
here.
All right. Cool. So
What
you
is over
see,
here?
sir, that, and maybe that.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly then run another 10 feet to see what's up
You're
there.
gonna leave Eris to deal with this guy, yeah?
Oh, I'm coming back.
Ilya!
He's only interested in the loot.
The
Do I
name
see any
Lyell
further up
springs to
this
mind.
way for my good vision?
He's going off by himself.
This isn't Lael, don't worry.
Hang on. You see that?
Such pinpoint vision.
Yeah.
And then I'll just move 5 feet over here. So
Cheers,
I'm still
Josh, for
within
music, by the way.
sight.
I know you're
Oh,
kind
that's
of moving
fine.
it
That was
around.
playing for a bit long, so I just changed it
That's
over.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was signifying a boss fight.
Shit.
Signifying
already
Ilya's
started.
death.
Turns out Albie jumped into the boss fight. It's the Rock all along. That's my go.
Is that Ilya's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's Albie's turn.
Excellent. I want to. It's a little bit flavor, but you're cool. If I was to use a little bit of my movement getting a run up on this thing, bearing in mind it is a sphere, can I roll my next strength check at advantage because I've got the momentum behind me?
It's a fair question. You know what? Yeah, because I think in a normal situation, I think the momentum would help. Yeah, go for it.
Because I'm not trying to lift it, I'm just trying to roll it.
Just trying to roll it.
That's it. I go back there, and Albie will shout, "Your days are numbered, Boulderus!" Yeah! And he runs forward, and he rolls.
Break your arm.
Boulderous.
Oh, come on!
Oh.
That 10 is the highest I've rolled all night. It's
Damn.
ridiculous.
Oh no. Okay, sure. So you pull all the energy you possibly can as you run towards this boulder. With the epic heroic music, you launch yourself at this boulder. And as you hit it, you do feel some give as you kind of see it move back to this and then as it rolls back to that point.
Oh my god!
You really tried.
Stop resisting!
Let me in.
Let me in.
Oh god!
Oh my god. No, but it was a good attempt though. That was a good attempt. You know, a good idea with the momentum. I mean, who knows? It could work a second time. You don't know.
Well, it'll be a third time for me now.
Well, I mean, yeah, third time. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Would you like to maybe tell people, ask people to help you?
No, I don't want that help. This is Albie's
It's
struggle.
everyone
Okay?
else that needs his help.
Yeah.
This is Albie's struggle. I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
This is the love between a man and a boulder. I'm going to use my reaction to take note of Boulderus's attempts to roll back into position, and
Right.
and I'm just going to look at him and say, "You are a wily one, but Albie will win in the end." And that's what I'm gonna do.
Sure. All right. So next is Eris's turn.
I will do. I think I've already used. Yeah, I've already used my action surge in this dungeon. Okay. I will do the same again. Wow.
You shall attack with your glaive. Is it a multi attack? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll use my extra attack again. Oh shit! I keep forgetting to put the R. What's wrong with me?
Those pirates, damn it.
Arr.
Those vampires.
11
Okay.
and 21.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Sorry. The second one will hit.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Roll damage, please.
I've missed the R again. That's D4. 16 damage.
Damn.
Good roll.
Very nice. Almost
Pretty
max.
good. I like that damage.
Fucking hell. All right.
16 damage. Smack.
So yeah.
I need to look up second wind. Is it bonus?
It gives you another action, another bonus.
Oh. Because I haven't used it. Oh wait, a boss might come up.
But I think you can only use extra attack once per round.
Mhm.
No, you are right. I remember that
Ability
from
to
last
understand
time.
makes strong effect from harm on your turn. Use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 and your
Oh
fight.
no, apparently you get extra attack when using action surge.
She's talking
definitely
about
do.
second wind, not action surge.
Oh, second wind's just healing, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
second
I'm
wind's
gonna
just healing,
use-
sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
That's what I did before, it's a d10 plus fighter level.
right. I have an item, right, that lets me I get double the amount of hit points back on a short rest because of my periaptive wound closure.
Uh-huh.
But
Right.
second wind, I draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 and your
Plus
fighter,
fighter level. It's nothing to do with
So
short rest
nothing
stuff.
to do.
Nope.
No, because it
Okay, nothing
specifically
It
goes
does,
on a
it's
short
like
rest.
the different things.
Okay.
Thank you guys, because you are, because I wouldn't know what to have said to that question.
These are things that Aspen has, so I know a fair bit about them.
Mhm.
1d10 plus 6.
Except when I do it, it's 1d10 plus 1, because I only have 1 level in fighter instead of 6.
Oh,
And I will heal 11 HP, so that boulder attack means nothing to me.
Mm.
Okay.
Do it again. Another ball at me, bitch.
And that
Okay.
will be the end of my turn. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Eris. All right. It is now Lizardman go, and since he doesn't want to risk getting attacked, so you are closer to him, Eris. So he's going to go again. This time for a multi attack.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
Nat. So that's critical, right? On that first attack.
Yeah, it's double damage.
Okay.
No, just double
Well,
die, not double damage.
Double
Oh.
die.
Double die?
Okay.
Yeah, so roll like normal, and then we'll double the dice afterwards.
Yeah, you don't double all the damage. If he pluses 5, you don't double the plus 5.
And that is
Roll your normal damage. Forget that it's
damage.
nat.
Yeah.
Just roll damage.
And then the second one. What's your AC?
Or was it Max that was rolling it?
Yeah, no, it was me.
Oh,
It was me.
okay, yeah. So, yeah, we can't see what you rolled, but only double the dice.
Okay, cool. So that is. Jesus, damn it. I missed the second hit. So. Man will go for an attack with again.
You only get 1 bonus action. That's why extra attack is still only 5 if you're dual wielding. You don't get your bonus.
Wait.
I thought you got your
you get
bonus
one
back.
to attack. Oh, no. I hit the second attack. Oh, life. Because of his weapon. Because of his weapon. I forget about that. Cool. So he will meet both of the attacks. And he will go for you, madam.
Jeez.
So my apologies.
Bonus actions aren't affected by action surge.
So first attack was 4. And that was when he got the nat 20. So what happens from that? Sorry, does he
What
get?
was the dice?
Does it go to 8? Huh?
The dice was a 4.
D6. The damage was 4 for the first attack and 6 for the second
Is
attack.
he just doing dice and no plus?
Plus 2, so that is.
So it'd be a 4 plus 2
for the
is
first
6, plus
6
the 4 getting
plus-
doubled would make it 10.
10. Cool. And then there'll be another. Then there'll be another 8, so it's 18 damage.
Is that on the same nat 20 roll, or is that a different attack?
That was a different
That
attack.
is on because it's a multi attack. So he got a nat 20 on the first roll, and then a 17 on the second.
Yeah, so you only double
Yeah.
the die on the first damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that will be 10 on the first, 8 on the second, 18. Plus, you need to roll for me, please. A con saving throw, please.
16.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So you take just the 18 damage and no additional effects.
someone tells me
from-
that DC was 16.
No, I didn't say that. I just
But the laugh.
No, because if it,
I
no,
see
it's
you.
fine. So
I see
you will
straight
take 18 damage. 18 damage from that attack. With his blade. So as the reptilian creature sees an opportunity, knows that it's pumped for its first attack as it brings its his axe, bloodied axe that seems to be dripping an odd kind of tint of red. That doesn't seem like it's from, you know, like it doesn't seem like it's from any of you. It just seems to just have a continuous drip. As it attacks you with its blade, with its axe, sorry, and you suffer that 18 slashing damage.
I see.
Okay. And it is going to just see if I got. It is going to. So if he moves here, it's still within 5 feet, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is going to move here as he gets closer. Now pinpointing Ilya. All right. So that's the end of his go. It is now Mimic's go. And he is going to attack Aspen because he's
Takes
closest.
damage from the thing first.
What's the radiant damage, please?
Makes another save.
Oh fucking hell! It's a nat one.
Fucking hell, these rolls, man. 16.
16 damage. Yeah,
That's not terrible.
that's not bad
That's
at all.
average
Yeah, but
damage.
3d10 is literally in the middle, and the last one was below average.
Okay, cool. So he takes his radiant damage, and then he now wants to attack Aspen. Fucking hell, he's got a roll so high.
That's what I'm about.
What's the
Bloody
story
hell!
behind this name?
Bloody hell!
God.
Oh god, no, he misses.
Ulrich, are you genuinely
He
too
rolls
young
a
to know
9.
what the difference is?
He rolls a
Yeah.
5.
I'm so old.
Not enough. It's not enough with even with the modifier.
That's fine. I watch and smile at his patheticness.
As this sludge feels like he's being victimized in the corner, as he has nowhere really to escape, and as he cowers more into a corner as he moves here, away from the radiant damage.
That's fine. She can move it.
Yeah.
Well, Slime doesn't know that. Nor did I, to be honest.
That's fine.
No, so
Who's
he
after him?
will- in fact, he will not move just there. He will move here. It's still
That's still fine.
still fine. I'm just so
Because I'm pretty sure it's
As
me
he-
before
yeah.
her.
so he is there. And that is the end of his turn. This slime is desperately trying to escape this room it finds itself in, but it's definitely cornered. As it's now Aspen's go.
Should have just been a chest. I'm going to move here and attack him twice.
Yeah.
26. 26. And that is 8. And 16 damage. And I think that's
I like how I never even said if it hit or not because he knows.
I mean, if the dude's got an
Like,
AC at 26, we got some problems. But I've hit him with less before.
Yeah.
I don't think that I have anything else I can do that's not an action. I was contemplating drinking a potion, but I'm going to hold off.
Cool.
So that's me.
Cool. Well, it doesn't matter. So as you attack this monster, this ooze, it basically just dissolves into a paste on the floor, and it is gone. But obviously, as it's died, it reverts back to the inanimate. it reverts back to a chest that it was trying to.
Can I open it again?
1 second, I can't even get it here
I'll turn
properly.
off my Moonbeam. I can't delete it, but I've turned it off.
Okay.
So here's my question, right? Considering we're separated, when one side of the party isn't in battle, are we going out of initiative or not?
We've been in initiative the whole time.
Well,
Because
Yeah.
if so, then we're still following actions and whatnot. Which means
Mhm.
surely search
yeah,
would be another action.
because we did that last session. I think it was less confusing to keep everyone in initiative because me having to I'm already a noob as it is, yeah, and having to kind of bounce between. All right, you guys have got initiative, but then you guys don't. I thought it was a lot easier for me to just do it that way.
I
Definitely.
know I'm being a stickler for the rules, but because the search action is another action.
Yeah,
so
I was just thinking for the sake of expediency. I mean, we can wait another 6 rounds for me to open this box if you want, but it just seemed easier.
That's fine. You can open the box now anyway. Just open the box. So, oh.
Also, we've kind of cut the thing open. Like, if there's anything inside it, I feel like I've seen inside it by this point.
That's fine. That's fine. So, let me see. Okay, cool. So, if you could, you were searching the chest now. If you could roll a D100 for me, please.
Okie dokie. 33.
Oh,
Exactly a third.
it's fitting for. So you got a 33. So that is going to be. You pull from the chest a armor of resistance. It's a chain shirt you pull.
Is that separate to armor? A chain shirt? Can I wear that under my armor?
I would say that you can wear that under your armor. So that is armor of
What AC does that give you
resistance.
now?
Worn between layers of clothing. This armor offers protection to the wearer's upper body, allows the sound of the rings rubbing against one another to be muffled by outer layers. So armor of protection, did you say?
Armor of resistance.
Armor of resistance. Armor of
So it is
resistance.
light, medium, or heavy. You have resistance to one
Okay.
damage while you wear this armor. Wear this armor. I get to choose what resistance you have. So if you roll, in fact, I will roll it myself.
You're gonna roll the d10.
I will roll the d10.
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing splint armor, but if this can be any heavy armor, then that will include splint.
I'm gonna say that. Oh, it will. Well, it doesn't. It just says it doesn't have.
Oh no, yeah. To be fair, you need to tell me whether this is light,
I
medium,
need
or
to
heavy
tell
armor.
you. Yeah. So that will be a resistance to psychic damage.
Interesting. Okay.
I rolled an 8.
But what kind of armor is it?
I'm going to say that it is. Well, no, but it says that it's chain. It's a chain shirt, so you can wear this. It's down as a chain shirt, so you can
That's
wear it.
interesting.
You can wear it
Underneath armor.
what you're wearing. Yeah.
So it doesn't up AC. It just gives resistance to a damage type.
Yes.
DM chooses the type or determines it randomly, and then a chain shirt. It says that it goes under your armor. So yeah. Oh no, chain shirt, medium armor.
Chain shirt, medium armor. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
That's fine. To be honest, I
that is
probably
the-
wasn't going to keep it given my AC. Okay.
Cool.
I raise it up. I'll turn to Hazel and just say, this seems a little flimsy in comparison to what I'm already wearing. I don't know if it would help you.
Don't
Yeah,
know.
the resistance to psychic damage.
If you're wearing medium armor, then this will just work like your medium armor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh no, it won't. Sorry, it's 13
No.
plus dex to a max of 2. So what's your AC?
15.
What's your dex?
2.
So this will give you the same AC as you have now, but you'd have
Psychic
Do I have to be
resistance.
attuned to it?
yes.
That means I have to lose something else.
Might not be worth. It's up to you.
Yeah. But you can still take it. It's still loot.
You keep
Maybe
it.
one
We'll
of the
sell
other
it.
guys could. Yeah.
I don't
or one
think
of the
I'd
other
want to
guys
walk
could.
around wearing metal man-made shite anyway.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'll put it in my pack for now. We can speak to the others if we ever find them again. I feel like perhaps this task has really been left to us at this point.
I agree. Maybe they're having a picnic.
I'm gonna like get down on one knee and take my backpack off and open it up, wrap the chain shirt up and put it in and close it all up again and stuff.
I will stand guard.
So you guys, I think did we say we would I think for the purpose now of off the back of what you were saying, Ulrich, I think you guys are now out of combat. I'm talking to Hazel and
Aspen.
Yeah, Hazel and Aspen. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to come back to us when it would be us in combat anyway, for the sake of like
Flowing.
Like
yeah,
what you want to do.
giving everyone
Yeah,
their
yeah.
fair share and stuff, that's fine.
Yeah.
We just won't be restrained to
movement-wise,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, cool. So well, it is technically Hazel's turn now. But now that you're out of combat, don't have to do really anything unless you want to.
Well, I guess that was probably together. Maybe we're next to each other anyway, so we'll just
Yeah.
we'll
So you
just
two
wait
can
until
move
you come back
together.
to us. We'll move together and do our own thing together.
Sure. No worries. Okay, cool. So it's Ilya's turn.
This me, I'ma do my shooty.
Your shooty. Okay, cool. If you'd like to roll to hit.
28 and a 16.
So the first will hit, second will miss.
Ooh.
So,
I mean, how could I deny a 28? Like,
11 damage.
cool. Is there any specific way you want to hit this guy?
In the gooch.
I want to shoot him straight through the throat.
Straight through the throat. Okay.
Just like Legolas, kind of. Just right through.
All right, cool. So as I think by the looks of things, Ilya has had enough of this creature, and it doesn't seem like it posed much of a threat as much as the gods above were expecting him. And as Ilya draws his bow, knocks his arrow, and looses a final blow, it hits this creature square through the throat as the arrow just pierces through and lodges itself within its throat, completely immobilizing this monster. And the monster falls mid kind of shout, and he is down.
Well, I will then walk up to him. Presuming we're out of combat now?
You are out of combat.
Cool. I will have a search of the body and just turn
Okay.
to us and be like, just a sort of nod of like acknowledgement of like, good fight.
Right.
We are absolutely not out of combat because I've still got to take down Boulder. And it's my turn next.
That's your fight.
Oh, I
not
forgot
mine.
about that fight.
Yes, we all had bosses to take care of, and mine is still standing. So,
Okay. Wait, hang on. So, Ilya's searching the corpse, and you find this.
Fair enough. Anything extra on his body?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll turn up to Eris and just be like, got a key. Probably for that door. But there's some extra stuff up that way. So we could always go check there first, because it looks a bit ominous to me, to be honest.
So I want to try and like just shake on this door, like if there's a doorknob or anything, to try and like shake it, see if the door opens or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. So you shake the door. You can see that there is no type of door handle. It is just a large wooden door with a fairly intricate looking keyhole, of which it doesn't seem like a normal type of key would fit there. But that is it. That is all you see.
Also, quick question: this axe, is it a war axe or like a battle axe?
It is any type of axe you would prefer it to be. It can, but
It's
to be
up
actually that's a lie. Sorry, that's a lie. That is sorry. I was reading what it was telling the DM.
Yeah.
So it is a hand axe.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it can be wielded with a shield because the monster that you were fighting had a shield.
Hand axe strength, I'm assuming.
It is. It doesn't require
I imagine
attunement.
it's not.
I will give you some. I'll give you some information about it. Hang on.
That's cool. Shall I just search it up?
Oh, I've got it here. Unless you want to search it, but I've got it right here. That is information.
Ooh.
Fucking hell, hello.
Profusely.
That's distressing. Eris, are you alive?
Yeah, it never got me with it.
That's good.
Yeah. No, he never achieved the bleeding effects.
It's very fucking good. Jeez. I guess I should search up hand axe. Yeah, I'm gonna. Seeing that Eris hasn't been able to open the door, I'm just gonna start walking up this way. And so that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Why is that message that I put down blue? Is that what everyone can see? Can everyone see that?
It's blue because it's your own message.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like a normal grey message to us.
Yeah,
Oh.
because like my message turns blue background to it, and Josh's to him, and etc. etc.
Okay, fair enough. Cool.
So, do I see anything up this?
Yeah, so you guys walk into this area and let's see.
If we're not using initiative anymore, me and Hazel are gonna slowly amble our way around to regroup.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I
it's
hit the
gonna take us
border then,
hours.
All right.
Last thing
So
I'll
that
do is I'll check this chest. That will be it.
so I'm gonna move on to Albie
Cool.
in his
Yep.
own personal battle.
It's important that I win it.
Music for this. The build up
Oh,
is on
for
your.
fuck's sake. This dice can get fucked, honestly.
I mean, it's bigger than you.
I mean, it does seem fitting for the for the character who's trying to move this boulder.
Well, 10 is average, right? So
10's
I'd be
average
taking
strength, yeah.
Yeah, and I've got 12, so I'm above average
Yeah.
strength. So I don't feel like I'm weak by any sort of like stretch of the imagination. I'm stronger than the average man.
Mm.
And yeah, I cannot roll higher than a 10 today. So
I know. It seems,
I don't think stronger than the average man is moving a 5-foot boulder, though, necessarily. Like when
I feel
you
like
watch.
I could do that in real life.
You think you could move a 5-foot boulder in real life?
If it was
You're
perfectly round
incorrect.
on a flat surface, yeah, because there'd be a
Well,
very it's only
In the
tiny, tiny
strongman
bottom bit.
things, in the strongman
pick
like
them up.
competition,
Competition.
championship, there you go, pick one.
They pick them up.
I'll stop trying to smush
Sure.
them together. They do pick them up, but they also do move them on the floor. Those are on sand, and they're about, I would say, 2 feet wide. And they,
Yes.
like, are, I would say, a 20 in strength or an 18 in strength, and they manage to move a 2-foot boulder. If you're a 12 trying to move a 5-foot boulder, admittedly on
Yeah.
stone, not on sand, probably an easier
yeah, but
surface
the
to
cobbled-
roll it on.
But I think that the
Rolling
cobbled
on
surface.
impossible.
I do feel like the cobbled
I think on the
surface
cobbled
is very
surface, it
uneven.
would.
It
Oh,
is
fair enough.
uneven. You know, so
I
it's
still
not
think it would be
the
easier than
easiest.
sand, but I do think that, like, there's no way in fuck that you could move a 5-foot boulder, even on this thing. Like, when I
don't know,
fill
I-
the bin with dirt, and it's the heaviest fucking thing from, like, digging out that fucking pond in the back garden, you have to drag that motherfucker to get it, like, to a place to dump the dirt out at the end of the garden, and it's on wheels. And that ain't 5 foot of
Apparently-
stone.
Sandstone weighs 150 pounds per cubic foot.
Okay.
And this
So you're
is
talking
this is-
over half a ton. Because this is 5 cubic feet. Maybe slightly less,
Yeah.
given that it's a sphere.
Yeah.
It's not going to be 5 cubic feet. It's maybe about 4 cubic
So I would
feet.
say about 4. Yeah. So that's not That's pretty damn heavy.
Yeah,
So
you're
4
saying that
times
you can
Adam's
push
distance.
over half a ton, Adam, purely because it's circular.
I mean,
Depends on
it
the
definitely.
board it's made of,
It depends
I
on
I
how
mean, I mean,
trampoliny the
so-
floor is,
Depends on the
and whether or not it's
different
downhill.
Also,
I mean, it's
never
not. I
know
mean,
if
you
it's
gotta.
hollow or
That's true.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
true.
this.
But you also, Dan. Sorry, Dan. Adam's like, approach. Because it's cylinder. Would not cylinder. It's
Spherical.
circular. Sorry. Spherical. Sorry. It's it would make sense that the
I think if
to
it
some
was
extent-
moving, Adam in
Yeah.
real life could probably push it along. I think given that it's stationary, regardless of the floor
Yeah.
that it's on,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
don't see it happening in
think-
real life.
I think the run up idea definitely would help, but it's unfortunate
Yeah.
that the rolls are not helping.
Also, I feel like
Well-
Adam is probably stronger than Albie.
I think I'm definitely stronger than Albie. But also, you've got to consider this rock was like positioned, right? So if it weighs an actual ton, it's gonna be very difficult for them to get that actual ton rock up there. I reckon it's like hollow or made of something more.
Unless
porous,
magic was
so
involved.
it's heavy.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly. Yeah. Magic could have been involved. You don't know how it got where it was.
Maybe this
All
is
you
the
know
first time
that-
that trap's ever been triggered. The stone may
Yeah.
have been carved up there.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it could have been. I actually was going to say that if you wanted more
As-
information, I probably would have said that.
As we're out of turn order, can I have another go at pushing at them?
Ram
gotta
that
move
stone
anyway.
in the ghoulies. I've seen it move
yeah.
before. It can move
There
again.
we go. 16.
Yeah, yeah,
Motherfucking 16. Max.
Motherfucking 16.
16.
Don't let him move it.
Look at that. I had all the backing of Eris, I had the backing of Ilya. None of this naysayers. Albie charges. He goes, KO
Sure.
Ken! And he just runs at it. Have you seen any
Time
Resident Evil 5 where Chris Redfield punches the boulder with uppercuts?
yes.
Yeah.
Fucking yes.
I remember
Alright.
watching the
Rachel
documentary
With
that
12
that game
hit
was based
combo
on.
As he sprints at it.
And so
Tell me what
as Albie takes a running, he thinks to himself, "I'm better than this. I'm more capable than what I've achieved so far, and no one is around. Like
It's true.
nobody
We haven't made
knows
it yet.
about my 2 fails or my inability to move it.
Did it first
as
time.
you this first time, first time, as you charge towards this boulder, giving it every ounce of gnome energy you have, you do move it forward enough for it to lodge away from this door, giving you access back to this room.
Fantastic.
I swear this is
Oh.
nondescript anime
Oh.
pirate
I'm
music.
gonna walk past it, and as I walk past it, just turn around and say, "Nothing personal, Boulderus,"
Mm.
and then keep walking.
As you spit on it.
My foe vanquished.
The whole thing
This
reminds
is-
me of this thing that I'm going to paste in Discord and D&D chat. You might have seen before.
This is 100% nondescript pirate anime music. Definitely not One Piece whatsoever.
I don't know what this is. I think this is still epic music soundtracks.
Yeah, but this is One Piece.
Tell that to the epic music soundtracks people.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. So let's move to Aspen and
They would have heard one hell of a commotion.
they had their own little party going on back where they were. It was literally Albie. I feel sorry. Like Albie was fighting his own battle on his own.
You feel bad for Albie pushing a rock that wasn't trying to murder him in
because-
the slightest. Meanwhile,
no,
me and
because it's
Hazel
like-
are basically fighting for our lives.
He didn't know that. What I mean is like he didn't get too much action. Most of the action was from inanimate objects.
Chose to leave.
Oh, George, you're forgetting who's reading the recaps next week. So
I don't
my
see
my
how
fight
that
with Boulderus
applies.
is going to be incredibly epic. While you fight a little bottom worm.
So Aspen and Hazel fight a shitty slime, but Albie fights the most daring battle of all time.
It was a golem.
Against the stone golem.
17 billion feet tall. It's a
Yes.
lot.
All right, cool. So Aspen and Hazel. Anything you'd like to do where you
We're
are?
just slowly moving north towards the commotion.
Okay.
Oh bloody hell! I didn't think we'd get that far, but sure.
You all
The
right?
question is, can Albie recreate the voice of Chris Redfield? It's one of his many identities.
So that would be a question. I don't know. Where does this Chris Redfield thing come from? Sorry.
In
Resident
the end of
Evil.
Resident Evil 5, he fights and beats a boulder in hand-to-hand combat. I'll send you a link afterwards.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
That's the whole boss fight. Nothing else happens at all whatsoever. Nothing of import, at least.
And then so yeah. Anything you'd like to comment on now? You've passed like this boulder in the middle of the room.
I feel like as we walk past it, we're just like, strange boulder.
Yep.
It looks like it's not been moved at all.
Strangely static.
Probably pretty easy to move though, and I'm gonna push it slightly as I walk past it.
Do you want to roll a strength check?
Sure. You see, Hazel, you can tell by the slightly uneven cobblestone that a boulder of this size, even with its weight of approximately over half a ton, easily movable by somebody at least a child's height or more. 11.
As Aspen moves it, gives it a bit of a shove, with a bit of confidence behind him. Which way are you shoving it?
I just shove it
Did you walk
like this way slightly. I'm not looking to move
Yeah,
it
yeah.
whole thing. Just sort of be
That's
like,
cool.
meh, meh.
Yeah. So he pushes it, and it goes like that,
Yeah, and then just falls
With an
back into
11?
place.
and it falls right back into place.
Yeah, and as I do that, I'm just like, barely even an obstacle, and we carry on moving.
All right. Sweet. All right. So we will go back to Eris and Ilya.
Chest. Open. Sesame Street.
Please
Chest.
open chest.
Please open chest.
If you say dex saving throw, I will scream.
Die.
Please say a dex saving throw.
It's a dex saving throw, please.
Is that both of us?
Who was it that was opening the box? Both of you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
basically, just-
Yeah.
She stood
So if I
next
can get a dex saving throw from
Yeah,
both
I
of
don't
you,
feel
please.
like Ilya was letting Eris get a fucking look in on the box in his
Well, I'm
rage
sure
to
both
loot
of you were
everything.
like, we want to open the box.
I don't know.
God, it's taking ages. Oh, 11.
11 and
26, motherfucker.
Cool. So as you attempt to open this box, it launches itself at Eris, and unfortunately will grapple Eris.
No. Does it do damage?
1 second. Let me just grapple you.
Given my cool dex save, do I get the chance to jump back 5 feet?
No.
Denied.
Just about. So you, denied. So you take, sir. Bear with me.
I do a backflip in my mind, in place.
Yeah, go for it. So you take.
You can do that as much
Eris,
as you like.
unfortunately. Yeah. You
I
take.
can't, my mind
Oh
doesn't
my
multitask
god.
that well.
Okay, you take max damage. You take 11 fighting
Damn it.
damage as it hits you.
You are
And
dead.
That's a little rough.
also, because it's this particular box will also inflict 7 acid damage as it
On top
bites
of
down on
that.
top of you. So you take a total of 15, but with acid damage. Oh dear.
Where's Livia?
Mhm.
Livia.
You
Who the
mean
fuck is
Livia?
Livia?
Who the hell's Livia?
I don't know.
The goddess Livia.
Yeah.
All right. So you are currently got a box on you that's biting on you. You've taken 15 damage. 7 7 of that being acid damage.
Oh.
So if she's a goddess, does that mean she ascended to godhood and then 5 years down the line decided to just doss about with a
Descend.
bunch of randos?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's a story for Josh to implement or not.
Who
'Cause
said
it
that's
sounds
the
like
only character called Livia?
Because that's exactly. Maybe she's lost her memory. Maybe she fell and hit her head on the stool or something.
That's how gods lose all of their powers. They just knock themselves on a stool.
All right, cool. So, that is the end. I'm gonna go back to Aspen and Hazel.
Hazel has stepped aside momentarily. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to see this thing and be like, seems another less than adequate foe was felled here. Does that chest look obviously looted? Is it open and shit?
Yeah, it's opened and stuff. Yeah.
I think we're on their trail. And then I'm going to walk this way. And I guess I'll see Albie. And I'll be like, oh. If it isn't the little one, it apparently doesn't understand how to use any of that. And I'm going to point at the various weapons that Albie has about his person.
What weapons?
I thought you had, like, knives and shit.
I've got 1 dagger.
You have a dagger and that's it.
Yes.
He's a
and a rapier
gnome
as
rogue,
well.
isn't he?
So you've got a sword on your hip then, and a dagger strapped somewhere. Possibly obscured, I don't know, but I assume
Right on his left butt.
I assume the rapier's not, like, up your ass. It must be
No.
visible from the outside.
He's got a rapier, a short bow, and 2 daggers.
You got weapons on, dude.
The daggers are concealed.
The daggers could well be concealed. I don't doubt that. But you have a rapier and a short bow. So I motion gesturingly towards the rapier and the short sword.
What do you want, Aspen? Did you beat your worm?
Well, I would have liked your help. Short-lived as it was. We did beat the worm. And then we came across its friend, some sort of over-eccentric box. We've defeated him as well.
Congratulations on defeating the box. I myself killed its golem and also the king of the lizards.
I shout, fucking box!
I'm gonna step forward and be like, this creature, a king, you say?
Yes.
King of mediocrity, perhaps.
It was a tough fight, but nothing that Albie could not handle.
I'm sure for
on
you it
another
was.
I haven't seen Ellis or the other one in quite some time.
Shall we move on without them?
And maybe can we peek around the corner?
Are they through there? And I'm gonna look at the door.
Sorry, just FYI, I got cut off. Can you guys hear?
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear
Sorry, I
you.
got cut off. So I heard I'll be taking credit for killing the lizard guy.
no one's. As far as they know.
I didn't question it.
Okay, cool. So I should have made you, because I cut off at that point. I should have made you roll a deception roll.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to roll now?
Yes, please. And also,
I feel like I'd possibly with advantage, surely, because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
Like it's an easy lie for Aspen.
Do it with.
Oh, I don't think you need
advantage.
it.
25.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't even question it in the first
yeah.
place.
You definitely. So I didn't know if you did or not. I should have asked that question because I got cut off. But yeah. Yep. It's totally believable.
So what's the other lizard and the other box you're doing as well?
Even though the visible attacks are bow attacks.
He's got one on his
Albie has a
back.
short bow.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
Watertight lie right there. So, how does this work from a DM perspective? Are they in combat with this mimic?
They're pretty much
So
in
those
combat.
two
Are they
are in
recoiling?
combat.
Are they recoiling?
They are in combat. Yeah.
So what's the rule then for when they're in a turn order and we're not? Because obviously we're going to move at different times, right? Like different.
So I would allow them to. I'm going to prioritize the combat roles moving forward, at least for the next turn. And then once their roles are over, it will move back over to you guys, and it's up to you what you choose to do in your kind of area.
In this sort of situation, I generally follow turn order. I'd give the people that aren't in combat the restrictions of their movement, but no other restrictions. and then go back to normal combat when they come up in turn order. So you can do whatever you like, but you can only move as far as you could have moved. And if you move within range of the combat, you're part of the combat now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that in mind, can I poke my head around the corner and enter combat and like fire my short bow at the mimic?
Oh wow. Okay. Well, you need to. You don't know that there's a mimic there yet.
That's true. But I did just
Um,
reference the fact that they've gone this way and haven't come back for. Actually, I never
Yeah.
even saw them go up this way. It's just the only way they could go, right? I know they went.
There's a
this
big
way.
door in front of us.
Yeah, but it's locked, isn't it?
I haven't tried it. Have you?
No, I haven't actually.
I did just say, maybe they're behind that big door.
I would assume, in reality as well as in this game, if they were going to go through a door, either the door would stay open or they would wait for us before they go through it. Whereas a corner, I would peek around the corner. It's a low effort thing to do.
Your call.
Yep. Sure. So
Yep.
if you want to peek around the corner, that's fine. So you immediately see in the distance a chest-like object completely over Eris. Well, you can. It's completely covered.
Oh, because it's like grappling her.
Her torso, her shoulders. So all you can see is this chest that's biting down, or in fact, as far as you're aware, it's just on top of Eris, with her arms either side constricted, and you can't see her torso or her head. This is completely trying to swallow her. And you can see the left side shoulder of who you believe to be Ilias.
Okay.
Ilias, sorry.
Ilias.
Sorry,
No
you know,
here.
Hellcat fusion.
yeah. Ilias came from this guy that I'm trying to get a from. His name is
Get it
Yeah.
right. Jeez.
Get it close. It's
been-
fine.
It's been an entire arc already. Let him go. I have.
With what we had now, Lielkas and Ilias.
Lelkas.
Lel. Yeah, so seeing Eris being mauled by the chest, and also remembering the fact that she did pull me out of the spike pit, one good turn deserves another. So I'd like to draw my short bow and attempt a shot, if I may, or at least roll initiative to get into the combat flow.
You want to go into combat?
Yeah, I mean, do I fire the shot and then go into combat? Do I enter the turn order and then? fire the
No.
shot?
So I'll move you into the turn order. If you are firing a shot, so you can fire a shot now with advantage because you're out of combat.
Cool.
Which means sneak attack.
So
Oh, it does,
which would
doesn't
mean which will mean sneak attack.
Excellent. Okay, let's do that then.
Yep. Bearing in mind that
Surprises.
you're aiming your bow at a chest that's currently on top of Eris. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
don't roll shit.
Okay.
But only
Don't
fire
hit
the
the
arrows.
basically.
Don't fire the bird.
21.
Okay. And you will hit successfully.
Fuck yeah.
And it being a sneak attack, is it crit?
No,
No,
he just
it's
gets loads of
like a-
extra dice because of rogue.
3d6 extra damage.
Okay, cool. Roll damage.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus 2 plus 3d6. Math attack. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Hard times.
Oh.
To be fair, it's basically average in the end.
Yeah.
Oh, 14.
Give me a.
It's pretty much threes across the board.
So that is. Pardon me. How much is that? 14. Yeah.
Bum, bum.
Good music choice. Thank you. Yeah. So that is your attack. It is now. You've hit this as you fire your arrow down this corridor. You hit the chest, or which you're not quite sure exactly what's happening, but you know that this chest is restricting Eris in some way. It hits it successfully and takes the damage. At this point, I don't think you can. How do I? What is the requirements to get this thing off her? Hang on. Oh, do you need to escape with?
She has to break grapple, I think.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
It
you
can
have
let
to
her go
break
whenever it
grapple.
wants, but she'd have to break grapple with a
Yeah.
contested
I
strength
will.
check.
I will roll to see if that shot made it let her go.
Oh, cool.
It's a good chat.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah. So that shot took the mimic by surprise as it kind of glares over with its eyes, kind of weirdly positioned on this chest, as it lets go of Eris and falls back onto the ground.
As the chest falls back, can I just say, "Get your filthy hands off my treasure!" Not making it quite clear whether I'm talking to the mimic or Eris.
Smooth. Nice. Okay. Cool. So Eris, you are now free because of Aspen, because of
Was there in spirit?
Albie's successful shot, heroic shot.
Nothing else for my turn.
Whose go is
Cool.
it now?
Well, it was an opportunity for you to respond to his comment.
I'm gonna say, thank you, Albie. Albie? Thank you.
All right, cool.
I'm surprised that he was there.
And that's fine. So the box is now. In fact, I need to add its turn. Sorry. I've got to move it because I can't reach it. Very good, is it? Cool. So he's back there, and it will go. Yeah, right there. Cool. So that's the end of your turn. It's now Aspen's turn.
Ooh.
Oh, Aspen. Obviously, Aspen, you don't have to.
Not
You're not in
necessarily in combat. Well, I
Nope.
saw Albie go round the corner and shoot an arrow.
Mhm.
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm going to go up to this door. And I don't know that it's locked. So I'm going to push it. Let's see if it opens in
Cool.
some fashion.
Yeah. So you attempt to open the door. It rattles. It takes a bit of force for you to move it, but it does move. But it doesn't open in any way, shape, or form. It definitely gives resistance.
Is there any form of keyhole or anything?
Yeah, sure. Roll investigation.
Okay.
Yeah. Or just perception, more like.
Either
one. I don't mind. You can roll both. Either one.
8.
Okay, cool. You can see a form of keyhole. To you, it just looks like a regular keyhole.
Can I see through it?
No.
Okay, cool. Given that I can't see through it, I'm going to turn to Albie, having seen him fire off an arrow, and just be like, Albie, is everything okay? Do you need help? You can respond for free out of combat, because if I was in combat, this would just be using my reaction.
Yeah.
Is it going to use my reaction?
No,
to
it doesn't
respond?
use your reaction to respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Alice is getting eaten by a box.
Very well. I've only moved 10. I've already used my action, but I'm going to come over here. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that's me. I don't have an action left, so I can't fire a bow, or an bolt, rather. You don't fire a bow anyway.
All right. Cool. It's Hazel's go.
Hello. Can I go here?
Yeah, you can.
You don't need to shoot
where's
round
the-
that corner, because the chest
Yeah.
was kind of on
I
Eris.
can't see the chest. Is that just me?
Top right, it's just you.
Is it not visible to you?
No, I can't see anything. Just see
Really?
them two standing into space, staring in space. Yeah.
odd.
Can everyone else see the box?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Sounds like you need to reload roll 20 or something.
refresh.
I did move the box out of the way, to be honest, and then put it back.
Is the box still latched onto Eris?
I thought
No,
Albie shut it
no.
off.
I'll be shut it off.
Is that what the net's for then?
Yeah, the net needs to go.
The net. Yeah, thank you.
So is the box top right, or is it in front of Eris? Because it was just on
It
Eris.
is top right.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So we don't really have a clear shot right now, then.
No.
You've got more movement, though, Hazel, if you wanted to.
Can I shoot between 4 people though?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. Not in
Like-
that position. Like
I
it looks
don't think
very.
you can't
More
hit the
this wall
chest.
that's the issue.
You could shoot
Yeah.
between 4 people, but it's the fact that that wall is stopping you seeing around the corner. You'd have to get
Yeah,
closer.
you wouldn't be able to see the box in this corner. I think from
But
there.
you've only
If you
moved
did,
5, 10,
would-
15, 20. You've got 10 to 15 feet of movement, don't you? What's your movement?
I
30
mean,
or
I mean,
35?
let's just say that you probably could. I'm gonna say that you could probably see the left side of this box. Okay, but you would have to roll incredibly high to hit this and not hit anyone else.
What if I go here?
Emphasis on the last part.
Yeah, because if you're
Okay.
there, you're making the same shot that Albie did, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of all irrelevant. I'm going to do Moonbeam, which just ends from the ceiling anyway, so. I'll do the
Wasn't
same
that
as
what
I
you-
did last time. I'll set it in the corner so that
Oh
it
my
fills the
God.
box. Because, you know,
Okay.
I'll do it second level this time.
Hmm.
All right. Thank you. Who did that? Probably Josh or Sevi. I'm gonna guess.
It's not
Yep.
me, I'm
Thank you.
typing.
Is that 11 damage? Yeah.
Con save. Is it con?
Can't
Yeah.
save. Thank you.
Can't save a half.
Can't save or half, and it's 8. That's that doesn't meet it, does it?
Right, so it takes the full 11 damage.
All right.
And then how much movement did I move? I don't know.
All of it.
Uh,
That was all your
you
movement.
moved- Was that all of the movement? Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
because
it-
you
yeah.
moved like
5,
down, then
10,
diagonally,
15,
and then
20,
up again.
25, 30,
5,
yeah.
10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, yeah. Unless you have 35 feet.
I know I have 30.
So yeah, that's all your movement. Yeah,
Okay.
however you pass it, that's 30 feet.
Cool. Anything else you like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Oh, cool. So it is Mimic's turn.
Takes another thing from the moonbeam.
Yep.
Yeah. I have to do a con save again.
Ooh, good
Steph-
roll.
Mimic.
17.
That'll make it, but it's still 9
yeah.
damage.
9 damage.
All right.
One. That's the sound that moonbeam
Cool.
makes.
Okay, cool. So he is going to go for an attack because he thinks that he's not he's not satisfied with being removed from his cat. So he's going to go for Eris again. Oosh.
Hmm.
What do I
Eris
need
is
to-
disgusted at his attempts.
And he got. Good God. Okay, yeah, he misses. He misses. So
Thank
it
you.
attempts to jump at Eris, and it's just out of reach. So he misses.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I really wanted him to get you. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey!
Take
What
that
did I
bitch down.
do?
I want someone to go down because you guys have had quite an easy ride. Like, I think the hardest combat, if any, was the worm. I think, and that is just saying that it was hard because he took Aspen out of the fight for a little while.
He took me down to half.
He took down to half. It almost took out freaking Eris with like one
Yeah.
attack. You know,
What,
I
the
think that
worm
was
did?
probably the worm. Yeah.
Took out Eris.
One attack almost took out Eris. Like took
Oh,
Eris
you mean the
down
worm
to,
from
like,
the desert?
the big
Big
the
worm.
Big worm.
Oh,
Yeah,
the big worm
worm,
definitely took
Papa
me out of the
worm.
fight. Yeah.
Worm Senior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Worm Senior.
Wormsner.
Yeah. Okay.
Wormsy.
Wormsy.
Cool. So that is the end of Mimic's turn. It's Ilya's turn.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna start off, seeing that my friend's been quite hurt. I'm gonna gesture my hand out down to the sort of
Bitch
like
slapper.
floor behind her, and a spirit, like a spiritual version of a dryad, is going to appear behind her. That anyone watching would recognize as the spell Healing Spirit.
Right.
Which call for the spirit to see the wounded.
Don't think I
Tangible
would
spirit
recognise
appears in
that.
space that's 5 foot cube. You can see within range, so on Eris's space essentially. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. Without
No
any
action
combat
required.
or anything. Yeah. But it can't kill constructs or undead. And then on a bonus action, I can move it. But obviously, I've just summoned it, so I can't use that.
Okay, so you want to use it to give 1d6 of health.
Yes, 1d6 to Eddies.
All right. So you roll your health that you give to. Okay.
Not great, but
Oh.
it's HP.
No, it's still a good shout.
Wow,
Still
thank
good.
you
That's
so
a
much.
revive right there
So
if she
much
was down.
better.
That is, yeah, absolutely.
This is concentration.
It's not nothing.
Thingy.
It's almost nothing. So, you know, it's
I
it's
feel
close to
refreshed,
nothing.
like I had a drop of Fanta. I feel like just a hint of
Refreshing. And then
Like
I'm gonna
one sip.
probably should have done for the bonus, to be honest. But I'm gonna jump back one space.
It's like I
Okay.
sniffed the bottle of a healing potion.
All right, cool. So he's going to try and attempt to hit you, sir. Let's see. Come on.
Gonna be a 16.
14. No, 15. So it will miss.
Fuck yes, I am so dexterous.
Oh man.
And then I'm just gonna shoot
It is a
with
box.
arrows.
You know.
Excuses, excuses. 19 and a 17.
You will hit both.
Very nice. $25 damage.
Nice.
Oh dang. Okay, cool. And you hit this mimic, and it is out. It is dead.
Boom.
Hey.
Fuck
Boom. And as it dies, it opens its mouth to reveal its treasures.
yeah. And what
with
treasure?
its tongue kind of sticking out on the side, you know, like,
As I go
Oh,
to
it's
sort of
dead.
reach towards it, I turn back to Hazel. I'm like, can you stop the thing?
Oh. What's enough?
Thank you.
Mhm.
And I'll tell Eris to stay there and let the spirit heal her for a moment.
I want to be healed by the
Because it's there
spirit.
for a minute. Hug Eris then in her space. And it'll heal you too, I guess. I don't know if that's how it works.
Is it just 1 5-foot square?
Yeah, just 1 5-foot cube.
Hmm.
So by all logic,
She could step out of it and I could step in.
yeah. So I will check the chest, and should I just roll out the rest of the minutes like healing on Eris, or I don't know.
what's not working, Josh? Why do I never get this right? I always
Sometimes it poos
stop the
itself.
music,
Battery low.
put something else in, and then I force skip.
There's only one trick, and that is to disconnect the bot when it's not playing.
Okay,
And it worked.
beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. So you are now out of combat, everyone.
Is it a d6 per 6 seconds?
Yes,
How many times have you rolled it? Once.
just the once. Yeah. So
If-
presumably 9.
You get 9 more d6. If you roll 9 d6 and at some point in that Eris is fine, can I step in?
What is
Oh,
it you're
it's-
trying to do? Sorry.
Use the rest of the healing spirit's healing because it's going to be there for a minute. So
Okay.
every 6 seconds it does a d6 of healing, and depending on Eris, like I guess, yeah, because like 6 seconds you could easily just step off,
Yeah.
step in.
If she's fine, she could just be like,
So
thank
I'll
you.
roll-
And then I'll step in.
I'll roll 66 or 96.
Can you guys do
Might
that
as
for
well
a
just
minute
roll the
and
whole
then-
thing out.
and distribute your
blah, blah, blah.
what you need to do? I need to go, Lou.
That's cool.
34.
I don't know if anyone heard, but I said like thank you to Hazel and Doodoo head that I've forgotten the
Albie?
name of. No,
Aspen?
you. Aspen.
I didn't do anything to help you.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
nothing.
you guys were here. I just turned around. I was half eaten to my chest in a box, and I know that you guys started pelting it. I didn't even get hit.
You're
and now it's dead.
welcome.
So I turn around and I'm like, thank you.
As soon as you thank me, I'm just going to be like, really, I sort of meandered over. Albie shot an arrow and that thing released you for a moment.
Upon hearing his name,
She just quiet. She just goes silent upon hearing Albie's name. Eris, how much of 34 HP did you need to heal you back to full? I'm not sure why mid-conversation she's chosen this point to mute back up.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I took 15 of it, so
15.
you can have the rest of it.
Okay.
And
What's
I
that,
stepped to the
9?
side.
No, it'd be more than
19.
19.
Just to go over
So
here.
that's 39, 48. That's quite a lot. As she steps out and I step in, I'm just going to be like, Ilya, this strange spirit, how does this work? What is this thing?
It's just some magic that I acquired at one point. I'm not sure. Presumably my elven heritage, but could be anything really.
Very rejuvenative. I like it. You should do this more often.
I've been saving it for occasions that need it. This definitely seemed like it, so whatever
you.
we find later on, I'll probably set it up again.
It certainly helped me out. I'm going to turn back to the group and just be like, I think that of the rooms that we've searched around this place, there is only one clear route, which isn't the exit, and perhaps before we move forwards through this door, and perhaps we'll have to break it down to get in. Maybe we should short rest, or rest for a short period.
He picked up a key.
Yeah,
We can
I
get
have
in.
And I'll just sort of pop it up behind my shoulder to give to you.
Well, that's good. Okay, I'll take the key.
But the rest, for sure, I agree with that.
I will add
I
it to
won't
my
get too much
inventory.
use out of it because I'm doing basically fine. But you guys can use it.
Me and Hazel go first.
No, wait. This corner seems as defendable a point as any. If we're going to rest for a short period, perhaps we should do it here with somebody on watch in case whatever's behind that locked door comes through whilst we're resting up.
We could take a
I'm
short
doing
break.
fine,
Yeah.
so I'll give a good watch because I'm doing basically fine. But also, what's in the chest? What's in the box?
Oh,
What's in the box?
oh, sorry. Hang on.
So short rest.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. You roll a d6 for me, please. Whoever's opening the box.
A 2. I got very confused because I saw Eris's 12 and I was like, that's not right.
Okay.
I was rolling my hit dice, sorry.
Since everyone's there, I'm just going to say what you
Your
find.
hit dice isn't a d20.
I rolled 2 of them.
Your hit dice is a d.
It's
That's
2d10.
still not how that works. And also, you should be adding
You
con.
don't add...
What's happening? What?
Nice.
Lucy can't roll hit dice. Is what's happening.
What are you rolling hit dice for?
We were about to
Sorry?
short rest. I was going to wait to confirm whether or not the short rest is successful before I start rolling hit dice, though.
Okay. So, first of all, in regards to the chest, you pull a aquamarine gemstone, large as your hand, that everyone can really see, and it's worth estimated this much.
If it's
Whoever who want to question this, they won't know how much, of course, but this is a check.
That's nice.
I don't think Aspen cares.
No. Loot is loot.
Yeah, and then I will go down here while everyone's taking a short rest, and I will just...
Okay. So
watch
you
the
want to know
door.
if your short rest is successful?
Yeah, we're going to try
Is
and
that-
rest
is
for a
that-
full hour.
Okay. Is that something that you need to roll for, or is that something that I need to do? Because I don't think.
I mean, if something comes along that interrupts our short rest, that's on you. If
Okay.
that door's
No.
locked, I currently have the key.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean whatever's on the other side can't just unlock it from their side and come out. So that's
No,
why
I
Ilya's
know.
on watch.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. So nothing happens in that hour.
Cool. I will roll some hit dice then.
Nice, nice.
And we get all of our
Sweet.
short rest stuff back. Which
Yeah,
is literally everything for me. Yeah, so Lucy, you might just want to re-roll your hit dice because you need to add con to them as well.
I don't know why, but there's like the word runes in like
Because there were runes, and we wanted to make sure that we all.
Yeah, one of them said 33.
No, but there was runes in like an area that you guys haven't seen yet.
Oh.
You
So I
wrote
don't
that
know
there.
why.
Yeah, you wrote that there and then was like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Oh, no, I wrote that there, sorry. And then you were like, you can't see that yet. And I was like, yeah, I'm just writing it for when it becomes uncovered.
Oh, right. I see. I see.
Feel free to delete it.
Yeah.
Because it was like here-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only rolling one hit dice because 5 is exactly what I needed, so I'm good.
Solid. Okay. Anything else? Anyone else?
I'm good.
Cool. So the hour has gone by. You find yourself still in one piece, uninterrupted by any type of attack, and you're still in the same area as you were. What would you like to do?
Can I go and investigate that door?
I will immediately investigate as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Funky about it.
I'll come back you guys up, probably a bit slower behind, but as you're all going that way, I'm just going to shout out, I noticed there was a keyhole, but I couldn't see anything through it.
I'm assuming there could be something arcane about it. I want to see if I can feel any arcane energy, I guess. I don't know. Does that specifically have to be detect magic for that? Because I never know the specific ruling on it.
You want? Isn't there a 1 for arcane? Hang
Yeah,
on.
Arcana. I'd usually give an Arcana
Arcana,
roll, but if you roll shit,
Yeah.
you're just not going to know anything. Whereas detect magic,
Yeah, so-
forego the roll
so-
and tell you everything.
So I would say,
Like, it's essentially just arcane, like a roll for just, you feel some magic shit. Detect magic. You feel magic shit. It's this magic.
okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
this school of
So
magic. This
you
is how it's
can-
operating.
You can roll for arcana.
It's not an amazing roll, but like, fucking nat
It's a
20.
pretty amazing roll.
Hell yeah.
At 20. Freaking hell! All right. So you feel no immediate magical energy from where you are, or at least in any area outside through that door. But you do. There is a faint. You feel a faint. Magical energy, but the source you're unsure of. But it may not be immediately in that room
Can I
I'll
attempt
place
to
my
lockpick it?
hands on
or
the
behind
door.
that door. Say that again. Sorry.
I'll RP in this out. I'm going to place my hand on the door and essentially sort of waiting for a moment to feel anything. And I'll just mention the fact of like, I feel something. It seems distant. I'm not entirely sure.
Can I get my lockpick out and attempt to pick the lock?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you obviously doing that?
I'm
You're not
Don't know how to
concealing
do
it in
that.
any way.
Are you
You're watching
just
me do
making
it.
it clear? Yeah, you just make
That's
it
what I'm
clear to
asking.
everyone?
I didn't want to be like, hey, you're a dick if I can't even see you doing it. So as I see you doing that, I'm just going to be like, Albie, we have the key. Ilya gave it to me a moment ago.
Did he?
He did, yeah. I mean, I don't think you I think you stepped away for a moment, but like it was a bit of a me and Ilya thing anyway, so it's not.
Oh, okay.
Albie wouldn't have necessarily known.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ilya searched the corpse of lizard or that serpent monster to the right, or just north of where you guys are standing, and found that he was holding a key on him. But it was a very strange type of key. It wasn't like a standard type of key you would see.
I'm also going to step back as Aspen would probably go towards the door, whoever wants to unlock it, because I'll just be like, I'll keep my bow at the ready just in case, and I'll knock an arrow to hold an action. If I see something fucky, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
That's
Well, seeing that Albie was sort of eager to open the door, I will just like reach for the key and hold it out to him in case he wants it.
No, it's okay. You go ahead. He's gonna look at his lockpick and say, "One day."
But as you look at the lockpick and you look at the complexity of this key, you do feel that your lockpicks may not have done what you think, what you would hope it would have done.
I'm sure you would have been successful, Albie. Do you want the practice? I don't mind waiting.
No. Go.
Also,
Big man with your big key.
It's not mine, but I am taller than you.
big man with his big key.
I turn into a bear.
I was just about to address that. To a bear. So do I need to give you that, or do you have that already? Sorry.
I don't have one now. Can you give me a bear?
I'll give you a bear.
Make sure it's not a squishy 5-foot bear.
Hang on a minute. Let me just figure this
Yeah,
out
that's
again.
true. It's a large beast,
I
which
thought you added
technically means
bear.
it's 4 squares.
I thought I did, but it's not. I've got a spider, tiger, rat, horse, dog, cat, and snake.
Bear with me one sec. I definitely
Could be
have
a
a
very
bear.
bear.
sneaky
Uh,
Pun
bear.
not intended.
Let me give me that snake.
Rah.
Yeah, it is a bear.
Uh,
I'll just put it in D&D. Bear.
Thank you. Apologies while I try and grab this bear. Bear. Where is it?
Oh, fuck, a bear. Oh, no, it's just his. Okay.
Technically, I'm a polar bear, but don't worry about it.
I can make it white if you want.
Why can't
Yeah,
I? Is it in general text? Sorry,
It's
or
in
is it
D&D chat. There's general
Uh,
text, bot requests in D&D.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
I imagine it's really fucking hot for you if you're a polar bear.
No, it's not a polar bear, right? It's just a regular.
She is a polar bear. But
I
the
am,
token
but
I've
like,
sent
don't
you
worry
is
about getting
just
a white
bear.
token.
Oh, okay, thank you.
If this opens on the middle
It's
screen,
just
it
a
did.
brown polar bear.
I was thinking, shit,
Yeah.
man, I can't do
Actually,
that.
black and white this bear. Oh, it doesn't work very well.
I was like, please don't let it be anymore.
I can kill this.
Difficulty as it is.
Change up the light.
There we are.
It's not great. It's better off brown.
D&D stuff. One shot. Tokens.
Eris,
Oh, wait.
do you want the key? I'm happy to open the door, but everyone seems to have shown some interest in it. If you want to go through, I don't mind.
No, you have the key. Just go.
Very well. And I'll go and put the key in the door. I will
No, you
unlock
do
it.
No, you do it. No, you do it.
Let me just sort out this bear for a second, because I.
And then I'm gonna try and just like open it just slightly so that it's not in the other door anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna step back and Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, hang on. Is that visible for you, the bear?
It needs to be 4
Yeah,
squares.
I'm on.
I think.
I've
Can
moved
you,
him.
can
Although,
you move it? Can you move it?
yeah, I
on
can.
that
Although
side?
technically he's
Yeah, it's 2 by
meant to be
2.
4 squares.
It's 2 by 2.
Yep.
Okay, so
Just be able to drag
one
him.
second.
Hey,
Like
you're chunky.
that? Oh no.
Oh.
No,
No.
that's 2 by 1.
Hang on, sorry. There?
No,
Is
still
that-
2 by 1. So now
What was
pull
it
it the
meant to
other
be?
direction as well. It's 4 squares total in a square.
Fucking that's a bastard bear,
There
man.
you go, it's a big ass bear.
I'm a bear.
Okay, there you are. You are a bear.
Damn,
Ah.
that's a big-ass bear.
Bear, bear. All right, sweet. So sorry, what was happening while I was sorting out the bear?
So I'm unlocking the door. I'm just
Okay.
opening it just slightly so that it's not clicked into the other door anymore. I'm
Mhm.
going to step back and then I'm going to Eldritch
Mhm.
Blast the door that I just slightly opened.
Okay. All right, roll to hit.
Okay. It's just a door. Just letting you know that.
It's just a door.
Do I have advantage because it's still?
It's a door because it's a door.
19.
Yeah.
You need me to
hit
roll
that.
damage? I can.
Yes, please. Why? No, you know what? Fuck the damage. You hit it. You hit the door. The doors slam. I didn't know if I needed to roll for that, guys. I don't know.
Oh, it's fine.
So you rolled. Forget the damage. You hit the door.
I was mostly looking to just like slam it open,
Yeah.
less than
yeah.
like blow a hole through it. But you know, both
yeah,
good.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So you draw the energy within your hands and you let loose this beam of energy. I'm assuming it was like kind of like a purpley energy. Was it right?
Yeah, like purpley greenish.
Yeah. Okay. And you've let this energy fly, and it's blasted these doors open. The doors have not come off, but they have certainly flown open as the beam just hits the furthest point of the wall, and you guys see that.
Hmm.
Okay, nothing fucky yet. That's good. I mean, fucky pool. Does that constitute something fucky that I see?
Surely from like Ilya's perspective, he should be able to see like up here and shit.
True.
And
Uh,
Albie's
Vision.
okay. Yeah. Sure.
Fine.
Fine. All right. Fine. You see that. And that.
I shoot an arrow over here.
Okay, sure. You fire an
Clearly,
arrow.
there's something you don't want us to see.
You fire an arrow, and it
Shit.
hits the back of a wall.
Hmm.
Another arrow lost.
I'll live.
Yep. Well, I'd say it hits the wall, and it you hear the
Splinters into a million pieces.
you hear that. Yeah. It hits the wall, and it kind of it goes sploosh, and as it falls into this little pond, like.
Put my hand up in a sort of motion of like, just wait a second. Just so that there's complete silence. Do I hear anything moving? If I have to roll perception for that, so be it.
Yeah, I'll take the same roll if possible.
Like in response to my arrow. And
Yeah, go ahead.
gigantic Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll perception.
I'm a keen smelling bear. Can I smell anything funny?
Can you smell things through water
22.
or through
14.
anything? Are you
Don't
trying
know.
to smell the room, or are you trying to smell?
I
the
feel like
water?
yes, because I'm a bear. I feel like I could smell fish in the water because I eat fish. But
Okay.
I don't know.
Depends
It's
on how
just
overpowering the
there's
smell is.
advantage on perception checks that rely on spell. So
Okay. All right.
Anyway, you
so
carry
so
on.
roll. So Ilya, you're 22. Aspen 14. And roll for your sense check.
For your sniff.
Your sniff check.
Roll sniff.
yeah, I get
Uh,
advantage.
Roll to
Good,
snort.
because I got a 17.
Cool.
I smell
Okay.
17ish.
So you
no.
smell
Fish.
clear water with some kind of odd smell if you're smelling around the water area, but you're not sure exactly what that smell is, but it doesn't smell the best of
I'm
smells.
gonna do a low grumble.
All right,
noise.
cool. Like,
Yep.
all right,
Like,
and
I'm not happy. Gross.
yeah. And the two of you.
I'm gonna pat Hazel Bear.
You're gonna pat Hazel Bear. And then the two of you don't hear anything in the water or in the room other than other than the sound of the arrow.
Okay, I'm gonna still keep my hand up and say to everyone, let me just double check what I'm reading quick. Yeah, I'm gonna say, give me about 1 minute. I'm gonna see if there's anything
Ilya, I
recognized in there.
I think we're fairly certain that whatever's in there is probably hostile.
But I need to know if it's something that I could easily fight a lot better.
Perhaps we should attack the water with something that conducts well in water in an attempt to harm whatever is within there before we put ourselves in a position of jeopardy.
I'm completely in agreement, but if you give me one very specific minute, I can sense if certain things could be in there.
Very well. I'll hold. Let me know what you find out.
I'll look at the rest of the group to see if they're sort of in agreement.
What are you doing, by the way?
I want to use Primeval Awareness to spend 1 uninterrupted minute in concentration to determine if my favoured enemy is present within 5 miles of you Reveals their type, numbers, and general direction and distance in miles.
Fucking hell.
And it says applicable per group if multiple are within range. So I can search, specifically what I'm going to search for is monstrosities and fiends. If there are any within 5 miles, I need to know their numbers and range from me. So if they're
When
in the
you say
room...
when you say numbers,
So if there are
specifically mean?
3 enemies that are monstrosities, I would know there are 3 monstrosities within this space. And specifically how far they are away. So if there's like 2 monstrosities and a fiend in the next room, I would know that there are 2 monstrosities and a fiend.
Okay. So you spend the next minute doing that?
Yeah, I just sort of like kneel down to the ground, place a hand on it, and just very heavily concentrate, spreading my senses around.
All right, sure. Does anybody else want to do anything while you're spending your
We're
minute?
just waiting at the moment. I think I've had my range damage wrong this whole time though, because range damage is plus dex, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I've been missing that off. I think I've only fired 1 bolt the entire campaign though, so it's not the end of the world.
I'm gonna sit next to Aspen like a giant Winnie the Pooh.
So right now,
Just gonna lean on her.
you're all still outside of this room, yeah?
That's right.
Okay. Why doesn't nobody want to go in?
Because we've cleared the rest of the dungeon.
Can I look around for any like rats or rat-like things that may have worked their way in here?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can roll investigation.
Investigation.
No, perception. Perception. You're just looking around for any type of rat-like creature or any evidence of any creature, anything like that.
Yeah.
Why
Anything
rats?
Well, I don't know. It's a small creature. It can't be an insect, so that was just the first thing that came to mind.
Okay. Yeah.
But anything that fits the bill? Bats, maybe? There could be bats in the tomb?
No, you detect nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so we'll go back to Ilya. She's detecting whether or not if there's any form of monstrosity or fiend, was it?
Yeah.
What constitutes these particular things?
Every creature has a specific like creature type, so it'll be a monstrosity, fiend,
Ah,
fey,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
etc.
I know what you mean. Yeah, you detect nothing.
I'll turn over to Aspen and be like, nothing, so I won't be of any extra help with what's in there, but that's put me the same playing ground as everyone else, so I guess we'll just...
Well, whilst we had a minute to think about it, I've come to realize that the magics I had in mind are actually more of a thunderous sound rather than a lightning-based conductive.
Was it was it Thunderwave or something?
It's not Thunderwave, no.
Time's up behind you, right, I'm gonna do it. Clap. All of us get fucked.
One
I'm
step
gonna
this
go,
time.
and then I'm gonna go forward.
As she's moving forwards, can I cast a minor illusion there?
Okay, what do you want to cast there?
Just like a replicant of myself. Right on the step.
Yeah, sure.
That's good.
I've also completely
Okay, so let
forgotten
me-
a thing
let me-
that I should
let
have
me-
done during
let me
that short
put something
rest,
there, hang
so
on.
shit. I'm very sorry.
So it's of yourself, yeah?
Yeah, it's a 5-foot cube. I would easily fit into that, so I'll create a miniature version of myself.
Jupe.
Or a regular-sized version of myself.
I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. But somehow I've got to say that this is a fake version of you. I'm gonna put a mask.
Oh, very good.
It's a mask version of you.
So I don't have any special illusion like modifiers to this. I can't make it make sounds. I can't move it. I can't animate it. But if there's anything in the water looking at the steps, then it will think I'm real.
Is this minor illusion?
Yeah.
I think you've got a limit on size. Is it,
Yeah, I said a 5-foot cube.
is it
That'll be
5
shorter
foot?
than 5 foot.
I thought it was smaller than that with minor illusion. Fair enough.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Sure. So since Hazel, you've gone in furthest, actual, like physically, you've gone in furthest. Not counting Albie with his
Alb 2.
illusion. Albie 2. Albu.
2B.
What you would like to do anything at this point?
I want to move forward here.
Okay. All right.
What can I see?
Cool. Roll investigation, please.
Well, what?
Roll investigation. What is it you're trying to see? Where is it you're trying to look?
A thing. Just a thing.
A thing.
Yeah, just something.
Okay.
A
Okay.
person, a place, a thing, an object, something.
Okay. Cool.
I want to
Yeah.
see a
21
thing.
questions again.
Cool. So with the 18, you see in front of you a pool of fairly clear water at the surface level, but you see that it gets darker as it goes deeper. You don't know how deep it goes. Around you in the room is practically a sealed room. So what you see is what you get. Around an 18, I will say that around the walls, you will see runes. I will say you will see some form of runes around the wall. But that is the general perception.
I'm gonna
you
growl and like shake my head at the walls, hoping that they can say that I'm shaking my head at the walls. What's that on the water, like the crisscrosses? Is that like bars or?
Oh,
No,
No,
sorry,
that's
yeah,
just where it's got
I,
a grid, I think.
yeah.
Or is
I
it
took
just a grid?
From, yeah. I
Okay,
took
that's
it from,
fine, that's
like,
fine.
something, yeah.
I was just checking
So-
I wasn't like missing something. That's
No,
fine.
no. You know what?
Uh,
Right for you to bring that up because I didn't even notice it. But I forgot about it more like.
That's okay. I want to dip my toe in.
You're poor.
Poor.
You want to dip your toe?
Well,
in
technically,
the
they
water.
have toes. They have the joints for them. I googled it.
I love
What?
how everything you turn into, you have to find out like everything about them.
Yeah, I know so much about camels and now bears.
Spiders.
I didn't Google about spiders. I know they got 8 eyes and 8 legs. That's all I really need to know.
Pneumatic
What happens?
So you dip your toe into the water, and it is
Cold.
cold, and yeah, it's cold. It's
Is there any salmon?
although you could smell an odd smell, the water is clear. And
Did it ripple when I touched it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It acts like normal water.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend there's a salmon in it and slap it.
Okay. You're gonna slap the water.
I'm angry
Okay.
at it. Slapped it. Splash.
No.
Fake Albie. Job done.
Mhm.
I'm gonna.
So
I'm
you
quite big. I
see-
guess I'm gonna have to move in so you lot can get here. And then I'm gonna go like here.
Nope. So you slap the water. It does what normally would happen when you slap water. And yeah, it just splashes to whichever side you were splashing the water towards. And
Okay.
again, nothing happens.
Do I recognise the runes? I speak
Uh,
Druidic, Common, and Elvish,
You do not.
and Animal sometimes.
You do
depending.
not. You do not.
I have a question.
Walk into the room after everyone as well.
Yeah. What's your question?
So, I have an ability called One with Shadows, which allows me to become invisible in like dim light, which I feel like the water would easily be. It's broken if I take an action, reaction, or move. But in 5e, there's a very like clear distinction between moving and being moved. I.e., if you're within 5 feet of somebody and somebody grabs you and pulls you away from that person, they don't get an attack of opportunity against you because you didn't move. You were moved.
You were moved.
So,
Yeah.
if I get in the water and go completely still and cast One with Shadows and become invisible, does sinking count as me moving if I'm not actually moving?
No, because you're not moving. You're
That's
allowing-
gravity. That's physics. not
You're
you.
allowing, you're allowing gravity to take control. It's the same as if you were, in my mind, if you were blown by wind in a direction.
Or like falling in the sky, I guess. It would be
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing as long as you just sort of stood
Yeah,
rigid.
yeah.
I'm tempted to get in the
Very
water and
clever.
go invisible and then just let myself sink and see what I see because they won't be able to see me.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
wait
wanna
and
do-
see what happens, but I will move closer.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing?
Yeah. What is everyone else doing? Anybody want to do anything with the information
I'm
you've got
gonna
so far?
turn to Aspen and the others and say, do you remember what the other folks said about when they came here? That loads of people came here with money. Could this possibly have something to do with it? And I'm just gonna grab 10 gold and I'm gonna chuck it in.
Okay. So remove 10 gold from your pouch, please.
Mm-hmm.
And remove 60
I'm
HPs
gonna
from your
lift
current
up my
health.
paw, like I'm poor. That's
All right.
I'm just gonna sort of mumble, just like some sort of wishing well, perhaps.
Okay. So you throw the 10 gold, was it? Yeah. You
Indeed.
throw the 10 gold in, and nothing happens.
I wish Ilya had two butts.
Yeah. Why would you want to do?
Upon
I was
seeing him
thinking of
throwing
that
away good
comic
gold, I
thing.
just shout at him. What do you think you're doing? What a waste!
I mean, money's not that amazing.
It is.
So as you throw the gold, you see it kind of you see it at the surface. The water is clearer as you see it sink deeper into the darkness below.
I mean, we could just jump in.
Well, give me a moment. It seems like somebody's gonna have to do this, and I'm gonna step into the water so that I'm just like floating at the surface.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast one with shadows, and I'm gonna go still and let myself sink.
Let yourself sink.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So
I'm gonna stick my head in the water and watch him.
You won't be able to watch me. I'm invisible.
so
I didn't do
as
that. You were visible a second ago.
I went invisible as I started to sink.
okay.
Surely
You
you'd
swim in
still
heavy
be able
armor.
to see the way that the water.
Bubbles are gonna move around you, and I'm gonna watch the bubbles.
I'm holding my breath,
Mhm.
so there aren't any bubbles.
Water displacement, though, surely.
Yeah, bubbles
You
from
think
you
you can
moving
see
will
water
generate bubbles.
displacement around an invisible thing? Like if you dropped a glass ball into water, I feel like as soon
Yeah,
as
then
it gets like
bubbles come above it from
It
moving.
depends on like
Oh
how
my
I
God.
fast.
feel like if it gets
Yes,
any
right.
further than a foot from you, you start to stop seeing it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the bubbles
Yeah.
wouldn't happen if I was holding my
I'm
breath.
watching anyway. All right.
You're watching. Okay, fine. That's fine. Aspen does his was it a spell? Sorry for you to do that.
No, it's a invocation technically, but yeah, I don't think it has
Okay,
any
that's
like
fine. And what was it
semantic
called
or
again?
it's called One with Shadows.
Okay, so Aspen casts his ability One with Shadows as he becomes invisible in front of you. I'm assuming you were in the water before you cast the ability.
Yeah, I got in. I waited for the water to go still so that there was no bubbles, and then
Yeah.
I did One with Shadows and just let myself sink.
Okay, cool. So right now, Aspen has started to sink into the water. Now he's still visible for just a brief moment, but after around a foot to a foot and a half, you no longer can see him, and he disappears under the water.
I want to sink to about 30 feet. Unless I
Okay.
find floor before then.
Okay. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do at this point?
Can I console Hazel on the fact that he probably can't swim with all that armor on, and ask her if she's interested in a new husband?
I'm gonna slap him with my paw, which will probably knock him down.
Roll to hit.
Instantly killing
please, Hazel.
Illusion Albie.
Are you attacking Illusion Albie or real Albie?
Alright, so
You're the one that
you're gonna
spoke.
hit. Roll the damage, please.
Oh, I'm not trying to hurt him. I just want to knock him down.
Well, you are moving your paw. You've got a lot of weight behind you, being a bear. I
She
would
can still
imagine.
move it slow.
I'm assuming
You
you're
could-
pulling your punch a little bit,
Go on.
not going for the kill.
But it's
Roll
bite
damage.
or claws, and I'm not
Just
using my claw.
just roll claw. Roll claw.
This is evil.
This was not my fault. He's made me do this.
I know that's the evil part.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Oh.
7 d10s. 34.
10 damage.
Cool.
Jeez.
As Hazel, Bear Hazel, kind of reaches out to push you away after your little comment about taking her as a wife, or trying to attempt. You take, I'm gonna say 5 bludgeoning damage from the paw as she boxes you to the side.
Thanks.
I didn't try to hurt you. I don't know my own strength, okay? I'm very large.
No, I think you'll find it was. Yeah, it is.
Ah.
Would
Then
you
we stick my
Alright.
head back in the
like
water.
to fuck off, small thing?
So how do I pull you into whisper? Does anybody else want to do anything else?
Oh,
I'm
I
good
can
for
do
now.
it.
I'm gonna wait. I say like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and then if I don't hear or see anything from Aspen, I'm gonna go in.
I feel like it would only take me about 10 seconds to sink 30 feet.
Which
Nah,
is why I'm
that's
only
maybe a
giving
bit
you like
quick.
a minute and a
Maybe
half
about,
kind
yeah,
of time,
40 seconds.
because
let's
then
say.
I'm gonna panic. So
Okay.
talk to him for a minute, but then I'm getting in.
Take me
Gotta
into,
get him.
teach me how to take me in to take you into whispers.
Well, you can just click and hold somebody's name in Discord and drag it to the word whispers, and it will move them
Where is the word whispers? Sorry.
below the word D&D.
Below
We have 3
zero
text chats and
specifically.
3 voice chats. The third voice chat is whispers.
The one that says D plus D.
That's a text chat.
Okay.
You see the little speaker icons? There's
Yeah,
whisper
yeah.
right at the bottom.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Cheers for that.
But
Ow.
this is just Discord. Like, the fact that you're DMing this game... Oh, he's... You put me in whispers and didn't take anyone with you.
Okay, hang on. Let me take you into whispers. Does that mean you?
No, Sevi's here for some reason.
Why Sevilla? Get out of here.
We all have admin, so we can all bring ourselves in. So now
Get
it's
out
just
of
me
here.
and you.
Get out of here.
It's worth saying that this will be on the recording.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Cool. So as you really good use of this ability.
Thanks.
by
It's like
way.
the only time I've got to use it.
So you start to sink into this water, and at the moment you are just sinking. That is it. Roll an investigation check for me as you sink.
Okay. Also, side note, apparently 5e has no rules on swimming with armor, which I feel like is wrong.
I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah.
I would imagine that your armor should have some sort of effect. on your
Yeah,
ability.
some people have suggested strength checks every now and then and stuff like that. So, did you say investigation?
Investigation.
Oh.
What is? Well, I would say that.
Well, I
maybe
am
just-
looking to see what I can find. How do you? Is it
Yeah.
just GR? A
I
private
think
roll?
it's. I think it was. Wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was GR.
Yeah, it's GR. 22.
22. Okay. So as you're sinking deeper into this pool, you see, you do see just kind of like the clear water above you, as you can see the light from where you left, and then on either side of this pool, you see a little bit of kind of the standard algae, and kind of, what as you would find as you go deeper. You start to descend in even further, and you're now probably around 20 feet or so into the pool,
That's cool.
and you see some shimmering around further beneath you. Quite possibly, your immediate thoughts are gold or some sort of coin. Where
Is it that size? Is it moving in that fashion?
Yeah, so no, it's just kind of sitting at a bottom area that you're kind of descending to.
Does that mean that the bottom of this entire thing is about 30-ish feet, maybe a bit less?
I would say it's probably around 30 to 40 feet
Okay,
deep.
cool.
Yeah, but you're around halfway, and you can see some form of glimmer in the distance. but not much more than that. Roll perception for me, please.
Okie dokie. Can I do investigation instead, or does it have to be perception?
No, go do investigation as well.
It's just slightly higher for me. 12.
12. Was that
That was
that was
investigation, yeah.
okay? Cool. So you look around and you see again. You're still quite focused on the glimmer that you saw beneath you, but as you start going lower and lower, you start to notice um, what seems to be some sort of something that doesn't look like regular types of stone or rocks. You see some sort of kind of there's areas where you see as you get deeper. You're now around 30 feet down,
Okay.
and you're seeing roughly some sort of kind of structures, a little bit of like kind of boulders and rocks and the stuff that you would normally see deeper down. At
So
this point.
does it look like this cuboid expands out further in any direction, or is it just
Yes.
this cuboid?
It does. It at this point right now, it seems like the deeper that you go, it seems to expand a little bit more.
So it's sort of expanding like in a tunnel fashion outwards?
Kind of
Or are there
outwards,
like tunnels directionally?
But I feel right. So the description would be that you're falling down into this tunnel. It started off as cuboid, and then it's starting to flare out a little bit.
Okay.
But it's now behind you, being let's just say if you're looking at the map where the guys are, all right. So the edge that out they're all standing at, especially the Albi's edge, that is just straight cut wall behind you.
Okay, cool.
In front of you, it's flaring outwards and towards a direction that seems to be opening up further.
Okay.
But can't see.
Can I see if I can see anything moving or any kind of bubbles, any sort of shimmering that doesn't match the coloration?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for it.
Okay. 10. Not very good.
Okay, so you don't see much in the area that you're in. You do, however, notice a very faint glimmer that looks like it's further in the distance of this flare as it's kind of
Okay, so definitely not the gold that was thrown down earlier. Can I draw my crossbow and shoot a bolt at it?
You can, but it'll be at disadvantage.
That's fine. I don't think crossbows at disadvantage underwater. I think only bows are. Crossbow underwater. I'm pretty sure even against a target with normal range, the attack roll has disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin. So do I have disadvantage for a different reason, or is it just water? Because if the reason's just water, a crossbow doesn't have disadvantage.
Then you won't have, so you won't have disadvantage. Okay. But would you not doing what you're doing break you
break
out
my invisibility? Yeah.
Okay.
I have a follow-up plan for that.
All right. Cool.
So I will fire my crossbow. I'm not great at crossbow firing, so this may well be just a solid miss. Here we go. 18. Not bad.
1 second.
I'm going to take the music.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. So you will hit whatever it is that you're trying to.
I will roll the damage then.
Mm-hmm.
It's just +2, as we discussed earlier. Terrible damage. 3 damage. And then assuming it's still sort of my turn, I know we're not really in combat, I'll use a bonus action to teleport 30 feet straight up out of the water.
Okay.
Because that's the full range of my Misty Step. So I'll teleport out of the water and just climb up onto the side.
Okay. So I'm going to pull you back into the
That's cool.
room.
I'll take the music and I'll jump back in.
And when she was really young, she loved her sleep. She'd have 2 day
I'm
naps
back.
and she'd sleep through the night. So it's only when she dropped one that then it was like she was overtired.
What, 2 days? Like, as in she'd sleep for 2 days at a time?
No, not quite.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, hello.
We are back. Hello.
Well, we're not ready for you. We're talking too.
Well, wait 5 minutes.
Yeah. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, do you want, I mean, I can describe it, you can describe it, it's up to you.
I'll describe what happened. So So Aspen had gone down into this pool. As he was descending, he got an idea that it was roughly around 40 feet deep. As he was down there, he could see some form of glimmering or shimmering from his investigation checks. He then spotted some form of glimmer in a different direction, off away from where he was looking directly down to see what was down there. He looked more towards this kind of flare. So to give you an idea about what it was that he saw, where you guys are standing right now. So I'm talking about Albie's fake Albie plus the bear plus
The bear.
Hazel Bear.
plus Hazel Bear. Sorry, pardon me. I forget that it's actually you. I just think bear. So this cuboid pool that you're standing in front of, it descends further down, and it originally is chiseled fairly symmetrical. So everything is pretty damn tight when it comes to the way that it's chiseled. As it gets further down, the rear side, as in that edge that you're standing on, remains fairly straight and fairly flat. Whereas the area ahead, so let's just say this area here, as he was looking further in the distance, started to flare out into kind of like what looks to be an more open area, but it was unclear. He looked into that open area as he was descending down, and he saw a very faint glimmer. Not something that seemed to be, wasn't sure if it was gold or not, but it was in a distance further out. But he shot a bolt out in that direction, and he hit something, but he doesn't know what he hit.
As I do,
Has it been a minute?
I appear at the top of the water, fully visible, but I didn't swim up, I just appeared, and then I sort of roll up onto the side, holding a crossbow, and I say, "Pool's haunted," and then I load another bolt into my crossbow and stand up at the side.
Seeing that, I'll just ready my bow.
And I think with that, guys, I think that is where we're going to end the session today.
Oh yeah.
Hooray!
Can I belly flop into the pool? Bear jump.
You want to do like a cannonball?
Yeah, cannonball
Like
bear.
a bear ball.
Wouldn't advise it, given that I just came like running out of the water.
Fine, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Fantastic. Yeah, so that is where we're going to end it. I think that's probably a good place to end it, in my opinion. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone who watches this in the future. Hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to next week for the next session.
Bye,
Thanks,
not a
Maximum.
stream.
See you later. Bye,
Bye.
non-stream.